Last time.
You know what? We should leave that here.
On the broken bottles. Your travel had reached its completion. You had found your way not only to the peak of the range, not only to the western roaming hills, above the crown of clouds and beyond, you had made it through the swamp, newly acquired swamp, to the bluff where the village resided. Prominently displayed before you, and it saw you coming as you saw it. It had come time. With little haste and your allies at your side, you formulated a plan, a little bit of subterfuge, to speak to the Life Mother. Your allies waited for you, and on your return, you mounted what could only be called an offensive. Your wills stalwart, your loyalty and determination and trust in your ally, you pressed on, ascending the bluff together. For the most of you, the first time, and hopefully the last. You came face to face with a couple things. You saw Rolger's brother, an imposing Goliath of great size that barred your entry originally. You were removed of your items, left barren and defenseless for the most part, aside from your armor and immediate surroundings, and taken to the Grand Hall tent, where for the first time the rest of you had laid eyes upon the leader of the clan, Rolger's father, Doa. Some heated exchanges were had. A claim, a challenge of your father in the pit. Standard hand-to-hand combat. However, in a cruel twist of fate, your father elected your brother as his champion and forced you to duel him instead. Your allies, unarmed, viewing from the ring of the pit, watched in both awe, admiration, and despair as you tactfully, and though grieffully, ended your brother's life. You all now see Rolger pointing to his father. His father sitting in this, like I said, like a hide lawn chair. It's not very ornate. You guys are just a couple steps to his right, maybe a quarter circle around the pit. Rolger points to him and says, "You're next." The blood and the very faint air releasing of Sogar still audible. Your father looks down upon you, and as he does, his eyes twitch. Instead of murmuring, you see confusion among the crowd, all of you, you included, though your eyes are slightly blinded. You got a little bit of tunnel vision. The two people guarding you, are faceless entities, just two Goliaths that were around near your tent. Jabira, the woman that had introduced you, the female Goliath, has now taken to Doeth's side. She stands there diligently. And instead of there being this like gossip, this murmuring, there is nothing but cordial silence. Not a word spoken. You hear the wisps of air from beyond. What do you do?
I'm looking at him.
Yeah.
I'm fucking waiting.
So the three of you... Yeah, the three of you on the ring, you're not bound in any way. Originally, that was probably the intent, but due to the display... there's a guard on either side of you, and you don't have your belongings, and you haven't seen them since your arrival here. But you look at him, and he's still holding out, stretching your finger. Your father, finally, his jaw unhinges from its rigidity. He speaks. You earn no honor. He kind of just scans the crowd Kill this stain on my familiar line and the threat to this village. And as the words leave his mouth, no one moves. You see confusion among the crowd.
I pick up the knife and I throw it in front of him.
It ting, clatters. And it is of metal make, it is steel, but it's more of a crude machete, of a dagger, small sized. Again, he speaks. Kill him! The female Goliath puts her hand on his shoulder. She is, of course, silent. And she stands to take a step forward. Again, the entire village, silent. You see them changing gestures with each other. Even the guards look past you guys, as they're taller than all of you, over to the other Goliaths. Their faces that of confusion, trepidation, hesitation, concern. Waiting. Another voice rings out as there's now a murmur of people moving, a slight shuffle, and just that little bit of shuffle is enough to break the tension of people like, and you hear a breath be taken for the first time. People realizing that life is moving, time is passing. And you hear a voice that you haven't heard since you were a boy. It speaks as another visibly older Goliath steps through the crowd, his beard braided and thinned. You recognize this as Treuth. He was the original ally to your father, the first of the clanmen to join, and for a while the only. And he was your father's right-hand man, not in creed, but he saw his vision and allied as a bannerman to let's do this, let's collect all the clans. He speaks. Doeth.
He's over here.
Oh, okay. I thought he was dying.
He's all good. He's good.
Is that what he
That
said?
is a noise that Goliath would go with.
Your champion has fallen, and the challenger stands. As rules of the pit, Goliath blood should only be spilled by necessity. Allow this man, allow him, his victory. Or, and he gets cut off again, he says, insolence, Doeth speaks, has no place in the coven of the strong. Jabira, show your kin what it means to be loyal. And the female Goliath kicks the dagger back down to you and slides into the pit. It's at this point, as she walks to you, the rest of you see this as well. It's clear from her approach to all four of you, you included, Rolger, there's no sense of honor for what's to come. She brandishes a stout spear tipped with bone, armed with murderous intent. And as her footfalls come towards you, you realize what's to come. I need all four of you to roll initiative.
Can I say one thing?
Sure.
I look at her. I look back up at my dad. And I just turn to the crowd.
She takes her steps towards you, and as you speak,
You let a coward sit here? You let a coward command you? This is a tribe's strength.
roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion is 6, so 12.
Okay.
Awesome. Dude's like honor and tradition, and then he's like, "Yeah, I don't like how that's going. Break that shit."
It's
Honor
almost...
tradition. Fuck that guy.
God, it's almost like this guy's a villain. That's crazy.
It's almost like his IQ is so fucking low.
Doth a villain? Whoa.
What?
Since when?
A villain in Dungeons and Dragons?
Wow.
That's kind of toxic.
Goddamn.
Okay.
I don't like your dad, bro.
So,
It's kind of a jerk.
Jabir will
He's
be the
kind
steel
of-
female.
Freaking
Your
hate-
father is standing right... He's sitting here.
Can you believe the guy that sold his own son into slavery?
Doeth approached, from 90-degree angle, kind of cutting through the crowd, and she has just now, as you're like here, she has slid into it. She's only like 10 feet away.
Who's this closest one? I'm sorry.
This is Doeth, his dad.
Who is that one?
This is the guy, Treuth, who was like, whoa,
Okay.
let the guy have his win. Enough blood has been spilled today.
You're good.
That was cut off. Yeah. Yeah, it's all looking framed and fine. I don't even care anymore. Let's just roll. Let's make it roll.
Fucking looks good.
I don't even care.
Looks good.
So, she slides in. You address the crowd, and you notice that the 2 guards around you, they, for them specifically, and for Jabira, it falls on deaf ears. But all 4 of you, that silence, that trepidation, after his words ring out, there are whispers that stir among the crowd. And there's about 30 people around you. I know I'm not doing a good job of representing that in the current combat.
I
Dude,
get it.
I
can put 35
have
figures
chills
on.
running down my spine. Shut the fuck up.
I can put 35 shits on the thing.
I'm good.
Honestly, no,
I'm
my
good.
immersion is being broken, and you're.
Initiatives, please.
I got 18.
15 for Calfane.
15 as well.
15 for Tyrone, and roll it at 8. Perfect. Great start.
Roger is not prepared. He's like, really? Are you, Dad? Are you for real? This is all you got?
I will roll their initiatives.
It is time to talk mad shit from the crowd, boys.
He calls him a chud.
That's fine. Your dad rolled a natural 1 on initiative. Just like you guys, as non-combatants, this is part of it. I mean, you can be a combatant, and then he rolled.
There's some
don't have weapons.
medieval insults to hurl.
Alright,
Your mother was a sow.
so,
Yo, peasants barely make any bread.
Your peasants don't even give you notice when they leave.
They don't give you any yield on the crop.
Your peasants come and go freely.
she slides into the pit. And it's clear that, she's wearing, abnormally to other Goliaths. Like I said, this woman is fit. As a Goliath, as a specimen, female or not, a pinnacle of physical, very, very well toned. She seems to wear, it's not studded leather, like it doesn't have rivets in it like steel. It has bone spikes, and it seems to be multiple pleated. So it's heavy armor. The best that probably your craftsmen can manage. You guys aren't steel workers, and what metals you have are usually traded or stolen from other people of the mountain. Her spear is it's essentially a greatsword. So it is it's a non-polearm polearm. Thematically, it's a polearm. It's a giant piece of bone that one side of this probably mammoth femur has been whittled down into what is essentially a giant slashing weapon, a 2-handed slashing weapon. So it does the damage of a greatsword for everyone. But it is not a steel greatsword. So if you hear me say the word, that's why. It is a spear tipped with bone. Immediately as she makes her descent, people kind of lock up. You see a couple of the Goliaths reach for their arms, and then other ones look, and you see them not looking in the pit. They're looking at Treuth and Doeth. They're looking at the 2 Goliaths that were speaking to each other. And as they do, she speaks. As first in the initiative order, she closes the other 5 feet of distance to you. And she says, "He is not the weakling here."
Really, bro?
And she is going to make her greatsword attack against you. She does her first swing. As an overhead swing, you think you're ready for it. Maybe it's a lapse of memory from the strength of your tribe. Maybe it's you're accustomed to believing you've grown so strong in these months. The weapon whips through the air faster than you can track it. And the only thing that stops your head from being ripped off is that she hits your upper shoulder on your armor instead. As it digs into the steel with a 27 to hit. You take... That doesn't count.
100.
You take 11 slashing damage.
92.
And as she pulls back the blade, due to its design, because it's not steel, it's so light, and quickly turns it upside down to pull it across your chest cavity and rolls to hit again. 18. Unleashes a flurry of immense speed, tact, but skill. Definitely one of the probably more accomplished hunters since you've been left. You take 10 more slashing damage. As she does so, her face is stern. It's a level of determination. It's a feeling. It's the emotion you've seen before. It's before the kill. It's more of survival, but determination. And that's the end of her turn. Next in the initiative order is Dolan.
So those other two are coming at her, or they're just waiting up in the rafters.
This is Doeth just hanging out on his
Doeth,
chair.
okay.
And this is Treyuth, who's also just hanging out, who's talking to him. But he's also in the initiative order because he is of an NPC variety. And combat is... If I let everyone be out of combat, it's going to be too confusing
it's
of when
gonna be
someone
really
wants to
nice.
act.
So how much? He took like 28 damage.
21.
21. Oh shit.
Dude, he's chilling. This guy's got 1 billion health.
Yeah. Think. Because there's still a crowd around us. I want to like try to persuade. This isn't fire.
What?
This isn't fair.
Wait, it's not.
This isn't fire!
Is that what you say?
He deserves his rights.
Crazy.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Crazy for someone to say in a southern accent.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah. 16.
16. Okay. You go, he deserves his rights. And as the words ring out, once again, it's silent. Treyuth, not on his turn, responds to you. It's just in a short phrase, not speaking on his turn. He goes, that he does. And as he speaks, Jabira, we're going down the list, responds to him. And she uses her legendary action
Oh my god!
to unleash another attack against you.
Oh.
This is your right. Death!
Bitch, I don't want to talk about that.
With a 21.
Anyway.
You take 17 slashing damage.
Yeesh.
Is that the end of your turn, Dolan? You have a bonus action and movement.
Yeah, that's
Swing
gonna be the end of my turn.
defenses, but-
If he gets Molly off in the next turn, I'm gonna have to intervene.
Next in the initiative order is the. I'll put two. Actually, that's a good call. Let me grab another token. I'll put these guys on the map so you can see them.
Like the two guys next to us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so you can see that where their range is. It is his turn. That NPC as well.
Hey, Homer. Damn.
That's what he said. He's the Goliath.
Just.
Hey, Rolger, do you have something up your sleeve? Okay, I don't like that.
He's got a
answer.
bajillion
I don't like that
up his
answer
sleeve.
at all.
She does a fuck ton of damage, but she got like
blue.
2 health.
Yeah.
He's like,
So the blue one next to Calphane, he has a little bit more of a primitive setup, as he's obviously just a deckhand for the tribe. Not everyone's an avid hunter, but there are some people that have different jobs, within the tribe, and it's obviously that his is more of a home turf, kind of hang out and protect their interests. You see him clutching Calphane. You see him clutch his spear, and he's digging his fingers into the wood, uncertain what to do, and he's gonna just take the dodge action. He doesn't move. He doesn't act. At the end of his turn, you hear Doeth speak again. And his friends, kill the stain! Calphane, you're next in initiative order.
They're not killing us yet, so I mean,
who are you to speak of honor when you won't even do single hand-to-hand combat?
Are you trying to persuade?
Yeah.
Hell
Roll me a
yeah.
persuasion check.
Yeah!
And she will use her other legendary action.
No.
Every time we talk shit or try to persuade, she's like, sorry, man.
That is a 24.
24. Okay. You use your action to try to persuade the crowd once again. And as you speak, now the murmurs are picking up. People are starting to be concerned for what has just occurred. And due to your outcry, Doeth speaks. Sorry, Treyuth. These are funny names, I know, but
You're
that's
good.
how you know. Treyuth speaks, and he says, "Sire, your scourge has fallen. Allow your legacy to die with him. We could be more. And if you won't allow that," he pulls a bone blade out from his satchel. "And it's time your reign ends."
Oh my god.
Fucking
Attaboy!
stick my hand up immediately towards Charlie.
You stick your
That's
hand
my
up,
kill!
but this is all happening as part of his persuasion. Do you have your bonus action and your movement?
Since he's trying
Wow, that is ice cold, dude.
That is pretty. It's pretty dope.
That's pretty dope.
Not gonna lie. I know you want to kill him, but if he just ices your dad right there, that would be pretty sick.
I'll kill him.
All right.
I mean, dude, he's dropping bars.
You're kill stealing. You're kill stealing. You're padding your stats.
Anything else?
Do people look like they want to do anything to us? Like,
It depends on the person. It's the two guards are obviously standing stalwartly, like looking around, looking for direction. They obviously were just told to kill you, so there's a lot of emotion on everyone's faces in this general vicinity.
I'm trying to think if I risk something.
Don't
No, I
think,
don't wanna-
tell
I
them,
don't
big
wanna-
dog.
Has it been a long rest since we did the last fight? Because I'm out of. I don't have any spell slots. And I just,
You guys rested when you met the Goliaths, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot to put that in. Sorry. Seeing my boy hurt like he is, and the fact that the chief is like, "Yeah, kill them too." I think I'm probably gonna heal my boy up with 3rd level healing word.
Okay. So
Honestly, sick as fuck. He's not playing by the rules.
you utter your incantation, and as soon as you do, you clutch your focus to utter your ability, and you see the light leave your hand and float its way to you in the pit, sealing the giant wound that just got lacerated of your shoulder. Roll to heal.
So that's 13.
As soon as they see that, you see the guards watch you do that, and he fully brandishes his blade and puts it to your neck. As a theatric, it's not his turn. It's clear that you've shown intent to ally with him. They have now shown harm and murderous intent towards you. It's at the end of your turn.
Can I, in response to him doing that, can I be like, "Don't make this mistake, buddy"?
No, you've already used your ability to persuade.
Okay.
You used your action to... You can say it, but it doesn't... It's
Yeah,
not
I'm just gonna say that. I'm like, "Don't do this."
Tyrone, you are next in initiative order.
I want to call out to Papa Olger, and I just want to say, if you're not willing to fight your challengers, you're not fit to lead the tribe.
Roll me a persuasion check.
18.
Okay. You speak up again, instead of brandishing the blade as the three of you have, speaking against the crowd. Draco, this is a big moment, big dog. That's what Rolger sounds like. He's yelling. He's snarling. Chill.
I'm gonna move like right here. I'm just gonna be fucking.
You begin to like walk.
Point a big bird
Yeah.
finger his way.
You begin to walk across the ring, saying what you do, and Doeth doesn't speak. He stares at you, and he gets up, laboredly, might I add, as he was in his throne. He coughs and stands, cracks his neck. Wipe their ilk off the planet!
I want all the smoke. Big
No
dog.
one
Let's
moves.
let's get it. Let's fucking get it. I'm right here.
As you try to walk past him, though, obviously no opportunity of attack, it's clear that the guard intends to block your passage.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get past him. I just want to like stand closer and fucking.
You have a bonus action and movement.
I think I'm good.
Okay. As Treyuth speaks, and at the end of your turn, she whips her head around. Her blade almost still in your chest as she's just now retrieving this. This is all happening so quickly. She's ripping the blade out of your lower torso, and she snaps her head to the guard who's trying to block your way. And viscerally, she points to him and uses her legendary action to command ally, slay that man! And he is going to make an attack against
Slay
you.
me, buddy. Come on. See what you got.
So,
Pussy.
he swings, it's just that this specific one has a maul. It's a wooden club. Big, blunt instrument, but it's a two-handed wooden club.
To preface this, I'm pretty sure I pulled out the end of last session when I killed my brother. I stood up and I pulled the fucking club out.
If you pull the club out, you pull the club out.
He did do that.
Yeah.
I did. So I'm the
That
club's
was
in
like-
my
Yeah,
hand at this moment.
if you pull the club out, you pull the club out. I trust you. You rolled a natural 1. That's 2 natural 1s out of my 4 rolls tonight. Great.
Many more to come, don't worry.
Yeah. So he pulls out his club and he just tries to wallop you. And as he's coming down, there is obvious hesitation. He is just doing what he's told. And without that determination behind the strike, you find it very easy to immediately realize the danger you're in and backstep out as it boom, slams against the gravel, letting out a small little bit of debris. But that was just the end of your turn. And next in the initiative order is Treyuth. He walks calmly around the crowd. And he gets within 5 feet of Doeth. And the blade is just at his side. His little bone shiv essentially is what it is. It's like a rib that's been ground down, used all the time by your people. And he speaks as he reaches his hand out and he makes an attempt to grapple. He says, "See, sense, man!" That's all he says. So he rolls, oh, okay. And your father will try to evade. And maybe due to the scenario, maybe due to his health, your dad wasn't expecting him to actually break that boundary, to lay a hand on it. And his giant oven mitt breaches through his personal space and grabs your dad by the neck. Immediately, everyone, including Jabira, stops paying attention to you entirely. People grab their halves of what blades they have on their persons. They look around and they look at Treyuth and your dad. People are locked. Next in the initiative order is the knight that attacked you.
He can't kill us
The
all.
guard. As he's seeing that happen, and he's seeing Jabira, and Jabira snatches him a look, he just makes another attack on him. He is obviously doing his job. What is his... Oh, okay, so he makes... So he swings 15.
I'll let him hit.
Okay.
I'm not gonna shield.
The last guy.
You take
who was doing
11
his job across
bludgeoning
the
damage.
bottle ended up with-
As he pulls the thing out of the soil and just plants one center mass. You do manage to kind of brace for the impact.
I have a shield,
And
but
as
it
you-
hurts a lot.
And as you breathe in, not enough to be that dramatic, he swings again. The same roll, 15.
Sure.
That's cocked. You take 13 bludgeoning damage. And that is the end of his turn. As he stands there with his... it's a little bit more wieldy than yours, obviously. It's a lot smaller. It's about this long. But it's a two-handed club, and he stands there ready, like, snapping his head. Just like the other two individuals, Doeth, the other guard, and Jabira. Just trying to figure out what part of the pit needs to be focused on. There is... It's not warfare. You guys have been in a war. This is civil unrest. The verge of what mob mentality can do. No one knows what's happening, whose side to take, what path to move forward with. And as his turn ends, Rolger.
So what's happened?
Killed his hoe.
Someone's just happened
turned around,
at this
right?
point.
Thematically, yeah. She's like, sure, her blade is like pulling out of your body, but she heard the like scream, and Train is like this, looking at your dad.
I dimension door.
Oh! Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Move to where you would like. She did move. Yeah, she moved all the way to you. Sorry, I didn't reflect that.
I already know what I'm doing.
Oh man.
You pull the blade out, and you see as you teleport, you're now looking over your dad's left shoulder at her, and she snaps her head back. Not a lot of people are of any form of arcane, and by not a lot I mean zero. There is magics, there is shamans, there is tribal healing. She turns and you're up there, and she turns back, her blade not in your torso. What do you want to do? He's grappled.
Can I bonus action to?
No, to shove, you cannot bonus action. It's a full action.
You can curse him.
Which
That's
one was
okay.
getting him?
I hexblade curse my dad.
Okay, is that bonus action or free action?
It's bonus action.
Bonus.
Okay. Yeah, I would love to. I'd love to give it to you, but a shove is the same as the grapple action, and it is a full action. We're gonna put this guy at the hex. If you want to throw that on your daddy, so I don't forget, because I will.
Oh, we're not gonna daddy.
You just thematically touch your dad on the shoulder, and you see the dark tendrils of energy flow from your fingertips into his body. And you see what little bit of circulation he has begins to cloud as his veins have a hard time pumping his blood.
Woo! Oh my
And I
god.
just lean into his ear.
Dude.
I call him a coward.
Okay.
Wait, what do you say?
Call him a coward.
Okay.
This is good.
At the end of your turn, Jabira, again, a Goliath with uncharacteristically no tattoos, by the way, very weird, sees you up there, pulls her great sword out of the air, and is going to use her legendary action. She stares at you. I don't do this very often, but I'm going to. No, I'm not actually. Yeah, no, I'm not. She stares at you, gritting her teeth, doesn't use a legendary action. It is then her turn, proper, as you're at the end of the initiative order. And at initiative order 20, the crowd now takes an action. You see all of them. The murmurs have now grown into shouts. But it's not against you, it's not against Doeth, it's against each other. They're not calling for action, they're not telling what to do. It's like a sounding board. You can see them trying to do the mental gymnastics. It's obvious that they've been under his thumb for a long time. It's clear the minute you got here and what you know of when you left, even your allies can tell, there's subjugation. But they're doing the mental gymnastics of if it's even possible. Is it worth the wrath if they fail? And as of right now, they haven't been convinced of your success and they stand stagnant, uncertain of how to move forward. Not against you, but not with you. Jabira acts. The problem is getting out of the pit takes a lot of effort, and so
It's like 30 feet deep, you said?
yeah, but at a slope. You need to like commit. So she is going to have to use her full action to leave the pit. That is what she's going to do.
It's like the last thing on American or Ninja Warrior,
Yeah,
right?
it's hard. So she doesn't get to get out and swing. She's going to use her full action and roll in athletics. Luckily, the athletics chance isn't low. You just have to commit. Yeah, she's good. And she is going to use all of her movement just to get here.
Oh.
As she very deftly in game scales it with her blade on her back. It grabs it, digs her fucking fingers into the clay, and upheavals herself as she rolls tactfully, standing right in front of you, looking at you, touching your dad, and takes a step back and readies her weapon to slice your ally as you slice hers. Along with that, in tandem, Doeth takes his turn. for the first time as initiative order is coming to the close. I did take hers. They have the same roll, so I'm an idiot, technically. So he, seeing Jabira now scale, seeing you lay your hand on him, but at the same time, Treyuth, and also to the rest of you, a very aged Goliath. The two of them that are in this struggle, visibly older than almost every Goliath in the entire village. Not many live to this age. He doesn't make an attempt to break the grapple. He makes an attempt to strike at Treyuth for laying a hand on him. And he'll roll to hit. And he does. Unarmed.
Does he have the thing on him?
No. You haven't seen it since your arrival. As he's being gripped, he looks at your ally, grabs him by the wrist, and just bops him straight in the nose. And it's full contact. A vital hit. As it makes him dazed for a moment. He still holds strong, but you see that due to his age or his health, that was probably more detrimental than it should have been. Blood begins to profusely bleed from his nose, and his eyes already begin to turn bruised and bloodshot. That's the end of Doeth and Dolig's turn. Night B, seeing you cast a holy spell. Oh,
Why is it the end of my turn?
it is your turn.
Okay.
You guys both have 18. You act simultaneously.
I was just looking at what I should do. It's something really good. So I'm actually just gonna try to shove Bajira back into the pit.
So you're gonna go around.
Yeah. I'm
kinda
literally
sick.
going to.
I'm kind of into that. That's kind of awesome, actually.
I was like, push her back down.
That's kind of fucking sick.
She's like,
So you were gonna roll.
I'm going to bonus action rage before,
Okay.
just so I get.
You will. Yeah, you'll rage.
Yeah, we'll send it on the rage. We'll see what we get. Let's see.
This isn't about you.
Nobody likes you! Flowers and vines temporarily grow around you until your rage ends. The ground within 15 feet of you is difficult terrain for your enemies.
15 feet?
Yep.
Actually, kind of sick. That's actually kind of a sick,
It's actually
a sick thing.
pretty fucking
That means you couldn't get out of the pit.
Wow. Yeah.
yeah, she can't get out of the pit.
She wouldn't be able to get out of the pit. It would take her
Alright,
2 turns.
now what am I rolling?
Oh, you're
I have not
Oh.
shoved somebody in a long time.
Strength. Athletics, please. Athletics or. Yeah, athletics.
That's pretty good.
She, I think, is pretty strong, though.
Tell me when you want the number.
Whenever you roll.
26.
20, okay.
Brother,
Roll
man.
rage. 26.
Dude, that's the sickest thing ever. Just fucking whoop. Please. Oh my god,
Oh, man.
please.
If this works out, I'm gonna be so happy.
Please, that's so
Please.
sick. Please.
6?
Dude, come on, say it. Just say it.
Yeah, I'm doing math. Hang out.
It's just a number plus another!
I have 7 character sheets open. With a 24.
Oh, let's go!
She fails her ability check.
Dude, let's go. That's so sick.
I'm so glad you.
You shove her 5 feet, just enough for her to slide an additional 5 feet for the gimmick, down to the middle of the pit. As she slips and claws her way, unable to stop her descent back into the hole.
And she's on vine still, right? Like,
Yeah.
It's difficult terrain. Dude, we'll take it. That was so sick. Oh
that
my
counts. I
god.
got
That was a
action,
And
bonus
she's
action.
prone, right?
That's
She's
it.
prone too, right?
If you shove, yes, she falls prone.
Okay.
Well, I think technically you choose to shove them prone in their space or shove them 5 feet, but due to this scenario, she got shoved into a fucking hole. So yeah, she's prone.
Dude. Oh.
Oh man.
Shout out. Ben had the idea. He's like, shove her in the pit. Literally leaned over, was like, shove her in the pit.
Is that the end of your turn? At the end of your turn, she regains herself, and as she's falling prone, she pulls out a small javelin from her pouch and is going to use her legendary action to just fucking ram it at you.
While she's laying down?
Yep.
Damn.
As she's falling, as a
This
consequence of
bitch
this
is
turn.
crazy.
That's dedication. I respect that.
That is game, dude. That is game.
She's like, fuck you.
God damn, it's not very good. With a 10 to hit. as just her instability and her flat footing not being stable, she fires it as it splits between you and Tyrone, falling somewhere into a tent behind you as her attack misses.
That's good.
That it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Because shove counts as inaction, correct?
It's full action. Yep. Just as grappled.
Yeah.
At the
shit.
end of
That is fucking
your turn,
Yeah.
the blue guard near you, seeing you cast a spell and aiding him, breaks through his trepidation and is going to make an attack on you. As he was uncertain before. Yeah. So, 21. And he'll attack a secondary time. 22.
No, that'll both hit.
Okay. I'll roll these on the computer.
Is it
You
10?
take 11 piercing from the first strike, and then 12 piercing from the second strike. As he breaks through that frigid, the ice has been broken. You guys have shown that you are intending to harm them, at least the allies of Jabira, and they consider themselves to be. So they are now in the mindset that they need to fight for their lives. As he tries to lacerate you, cutting cross slash across your chest, just barely narrowly missing your little phalanges, clutching your arcane, your holy symbol. That is the end of his turn. Next in the initiative order is Calvin.
Yeah, Billy's running full offensive line. Running the pass block.
Goodness me.
I'm doing all right, but that guy definitely hit harder than I thought he was going to hit me.
He rolled
I'll
pretty
give
high.
him that.
Yeah, he rolled pretty high.
He did, yeah.
The numbers are the same as any regular greatsword, way below what you guys could wield it at, and it just rolled double sixes. It rolled 5-6 and like 5-4. Plus, yeah. Because it's 2D. It's a maul, 2d6, but it's a great sword. It's He's not using, they don't use steel. Not likely. They have a couple. As the blade that you were stabbed with by your brother.
So trying to convince the crowd is like a full action.
If you make any roll as an ability check, it is an action. So an ability check to, anything aside from movement. Sometimes I would make you roll something if you're like jumping over a chasm to not fail it. That wouldn't be an action. But yeah, if you're doing anything of consequence other than just shit talking for the fun of it, it is a full action. If you're doing anything to elicit a response.
I thought I had a
Unopened one. Do I not?
My sick
Damn. Cider.
Is this one Ben's or is this one?
I don't know. That's I'll go grab one.
I don't know what the fuck you want to do,
What are you doing, Big Hoss?
so. Explode this
I'm
man.
gonna do-
Bajillion, trillion, million pieces.
I'm gonna do the channel divinity.
Temporary hit points?
By the same for
And you concentrate on that to elicit your tiny little, or giant little
it's 30 feet.
sphere. We'll do a purple hue. 30 feet.
Fucking hell, I think they
God damn, look at you.
There you go. Well, now, because you are just on the rim, I do need to confirm that you're within the range or not. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. So that would be 30. You are not in the range. Just so you know. As you're literally 5 feet out of it. But,
I'm gonna try to take a step like this way.
and as he's shown malicious intent, to do so, you can, but he will attempt to slice.
That's fine.
Let me move that over first so we can see where that now replicates. Yep. Very healthily in the space now. And let me get his stat. He is going to try to stab you just right in the spinal cord. He just lets out a fine jab. That's cocked to shit. It landed on top of the other dice. I'm going to take those out of the dice roll. That was insane. With a 8 to hit.
No.
Will not land as your need to aid your allies grows stronger than your defensive stature, and you just evade his attack innately.
I know my boss is doing some bullshit, but you healed him, bro. You're trying to kill me. You're trying to fucking kill me, bro.
We gotta talk our way out of this one. I think we can.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
At the end of your turn,
Actually, wait. I still have a bonus action, right?
you tell me.
Yes, I do. How much health are you still missing?
I'm 67 at one point.
I'm on a 5th level healing word that motherfucker. So then it's 5d4.
Feeling good.
Thanks, brother. Can I have one more d4, fellas? Here we go.
I'm gonna find a better layout for that.
4s.
Just the aspect ratio is obviously so weird it looks kind of out of place. But I like having the overview as well in the corner, so I gotta come up with a better template for that.
Yeah.
19.
Here's what it is. 19 HP. Holy!
God damn.
Once
God
again,
damn, dude. Holy shit.
some of your wounds begin to close. The dark energies and the holy energies are both taking residence in your body tonight. That's all you need to know. Is that the end of your turn, Calfang?
Yes, so I need to roll my 10.
At the end of your turn, Jabira, on the ground, she's supporting herself with her elbow as she's, beginning to get up. It's not her turn. It's her legendary action, but she's, theatrically. She shouts, "I'll slay you myself! Slay them!" And the guard in white is going to make another attack on you.
I got 19 on the 10th points, by the way.
Okay. 24.
That. How much damage am I taking?
Okay. 10 bludgeoning, as once again he's compelled by his leader as he swings his maul and just slams it into your left shoulder, and you do hear a crunch. A nice meaty but that is the end of
Shit
Calfain's
sucks.
turn. And
Shit definitely
at
sucks.
the beginning of that happening, it's your turn.
I want to blow this guy's head off, but I'm not going to.
Be persuasive.
I just want to put my hand on his weapon. I don't want to take it from him. I'm just going to reach out and just be like, this is between father and son. This isn't between me.
The Michael Jackson gun thing where you...
And you want to use this moment to try to persuade him?
Yes.
Do it. I believe in you, buddy.
I would 100% take his weapon if he would let me, but I'm not like trying to rip it from his body. 21.
You don't even get to the weapon, but you
I reach my hand.
gesture
Sure.
for it.
I'm just like, hey man.
And as you're bridging that gap, you slow down and you're like, hey. He's looking at you. His eyes are rigid. There's no emotion, right? He's in survival. And you do catch just the glimpse of relief. Read into that however you want. His shoulders.
I'm feeling like I'm still gonna
Soft.
get hit in a second.
Yeah. Oh, thank God he's not gonna fight back.
But we'll see what happens.
Is that it?
I'm afraid of that lady, so I'm going to stand here and I'm going to ask for temporary hit points.
Yeah, you get him at the end of your turn.
Go ahead and take 14.
I will take it. Thank you, sir.
Okay. At the end of your turn, and at the beginning of Treyuth's, you see his grip is still holding your father, and he looks at you. It's a look that you've just now come to accept, because everyone here but your dad. It's the look of regret, essentially. And you've known Treyuth. He wasn't close to you, but he was a figure your whole life for everyone, just like your dad. And that's what you see over his face. He looks at you. You see his grip soften, but he maintains his grapple. He swallows heavily. He says, He's going to use his action to persuade the crowd. Let this tyranny end, please! Big loud, I know. That's the only way I can do this. We'll roll persuasion. Okay. People heed his call. People seem to heed his call. Not in the moment, but you know he's respected. If it wasn't for your dad, he probably would be the next in succession. He ends his turn with a whisper. The scourge has fallen. In response, Jabira uses her final legendary action to command her guard. The one in white. You hear her. It's muffled now that you're not away from the edge. You hear her voice travel up out of the hole.
She scares me. I'm moving away.
And you hear it. It's muffled. I will disembowel you if you do not have his head on a pike. And you see him rear up, and he looks back at her, and he drops his maul.
Big. Dude, I super did not want to kill this guy. I'm so glad. Oh my god.
He drops his maul. He looks fucking terrified. He's still confident he's not getting out of this with his life. But he is watching what's happening. He's hearing Treyuth. He's hearing you guys. He's made the decision to show, what's the word? Submission. Read into that however you want.
I'm gonna give. What's that dude's name?
Treyuth, yeah.
Oh no, the guard or Treyuth?
Treyuth.
Treyuth? Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna give him 10 hit points.
Okay.
'Cause I get
Is that the end of your turn or his turn?
at the end of his turn?
Just making sure.
14 temporary hit points to the boy.
10. Okay. Treyuth ends his turn. As everything happens in succession, your action, Jabira's legendary. Next in the initiative order is him. And as part of such, he drops his maul and he looks around and he's just waiting to see if a blade is gonna fucking fly out of the ether. And you guys are shoulder to shoulder with people. But they've kind of cleared, I know. And they've kind of cleared away, just enough for you guys to be moving freely as you have, because they don't want to get sliced. None of them are armed, aside from the people guarding you. And he just takes a step back. And he looks at you. He looks at your ally who's been healing your other ally. And he looks at Doeth. And he just takes a knee. He takes a couple steps back, waiting for something to happen, waiting for you to lash out at him. Nothing? No opportunities?
I'm gonna give him 10 hit points. I'm back. You made the right call, boy.
He'll take 2 steps back. He doesn't run away. He just waits. And it's not like he doesn't like take a knee like in football. He like fetal position takes a knee. Like he drops to his knees, his ass to his heels. And he just lets his arms fall and he just sits and he takes a heavy breath. He'll use his action to take the dodge action. And he stands. Wow. And you see this. And next in the initiative order is you.
Oh my god.
It's as he takes this seat. It's as he's the first of the crowd. And as you guys have met the necessary persuasion for some of them to take action, it now begins to churn, and you hear shouting, words, questions between people. Let me get a better audio cue here. I want something like a little more, whatever. There's, it's a murmur among everything. There's enough going on. But you hear people conversing with each other. What do we do? What do we allow him to be slain? You hear, can we be free?
I look at Treyuth and I stare at him. And I put both my hands on my dad's head.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at Treyuth in the sense of let go. And I turn my dad's head to me.
Okay.
And I say, Mother would hate you. Shoot, hate to see it. And I'm mental prison.
And you what?
Mental prison.
Mental prison.
What's the save?
Holy, it's intelligence.
Oh.
I think it's 18.
18.
And the
But
images
double
he
check it
sees-
because I'm not certain.
Well, okay.
the images that he sees.
That was the coldest fucking line.
That
18.
is cold as
18.
fuck. And it is intelligence. Yeah.
Intelligence.
On 3 sides is me. And on 1 side is my mother.
Okay.
Oh my god.
18. He wrenches head towards you. And for a moment, for the both of you,
I gotta stand up.
your tunnel vision kicks in. The crowd around you fades. Your ally's a figment of your past, because in this moment, it's you and him. And he fails his save. What's the damage he takes? Is it because he takes
Hold on.
front loaded?
He takes damage, but if he moves,
It's
He
when
takes
he
more
moves, yeah. I think he takes all of his damage if he gets out, like if he moves outside the
Yeah.
prison.
He takes 5d10, then 10d10?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh no!
It is,
Yeah.
it is a fuck ton of damage. It's
You're
a
also gonna
lot of
like
damage.
psychologically traumatize them.
Yeah.
Right?
So if on
Like
a failed
that's-
save, target takes 5d10. So roll that. And then he takes an additional
So roll that.
an additional
Hang on,
10d10.
Get out a calculator.
I got it.
I've got a calc check.
What you got?
6,
Six, okay.
3, 4, 5, 6,
That's 9.
9.
And that's 5, right? Okay. 27.
20. Okay. And so, as part of the spell, obviously I assume that you make your aberrations seem harmful to him, like they're gonna cut him to pieces if he
Yeah,
moves
then
out of
my
his
mom
5 foot.
sees him and just turns and walks away.
You create this facade of your doppels and your mother, showing that this is the end of the road for him. And he takes 27.
Yes, sir.
Okay. For the first time in your life, since you were a boy, you hear this guttural, low-pitched, dull wail. The sound of pain from Doeth, the chieftain of the tribe Older. As he begins to scream and clench and tighten, his whole body rigid. You're unaware if he still perceives you there in this moment. Bonus action.
I just
Movement.
push his arm away. Or I just grab his wrist and I just
Yeah.
made the intention to pull it away.
You give him the message, as you did. Okay. Next in the initiative order is your father.
So thematic. Holy shit. This is lit.
Oh my god.
You see your father failing his save, being probably mentally unfortified given his condition, age, narcissism, pride, ego. He's fallen victim to your spell in the worst way possible.
Is there a way to non-lethal this if this is going to kill him? Can I say that? If this is going to kill him, can I non-lethal this?
Can I roll 10d10 and non-lethal?
Rules is written.
Oh no.
You can only do non-intentional damage with melee attacks.
Ah. Oh well.
For what it's worth.
Ah, bummer.
Blow this dude's head up, bro.
For what it's
Come on,
worth.
dude. Blow
Well, it's
this
up to him
dude's
if his head gets blown off.
clean off.
You see him, he contorts And as a reaction of which, you see Trey pull his hand away, releasing his grapple, though it's not his turn, but he does anyway, because I want it to be. He rips his hand away, and your dad, in front of everybody here, begins to curl up. His back hunches over, and he begins to claw. He's looking around. He obviously, as you know of the effects of the spell, he doesn't perceive anyone around him. He doesn't know anyone else is here, except you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. And the vision of your mother leaving. Standing around him, tormenting him, making him relive what is essentially the worst day of his life, but also the understanding that if it wasn't, she wouldn't care for him anyway. If she was here, she'd have nothing to do with him. Your father, as strong-willed as he would be led to believe, wallows in torment and does not make an attempt to leave. Passes his turn. Controlled by the image, perhaps weakened by his ego, he stands still.
I didn't want to interrupt the moment. You get 14 temporary defense. I didn't want to interrupt the moment.
Next in the initiative order.
Oh my, 14.
Is first, but also communally because she's above 20, but top of initiative order is the crowd.
I can't. My head starts.
Dude,
to
This is like top.
As you drop out of this fucking lineup with him. Thank you. The wick's shitty, so it's gonna keep blowing out. The roaring comes back as you kind of break that link with him for a moment, knowing that your concentration holds and you can step away from the spell. You hear the people around you, you look around, all of you do. It's split. People see Jabira getting ready to walk out of the pit. They know that she is about to make her move, and they're fearful. Yet they see the guard placing his weapon down. They see Treyuth watching as your follower wallows in pain. A mental torment that no one of your people have seen. And to all of them, might I add, this is very taboo. You touched your dad, and he is freaking the fuck out. Freaking out. You hexed his ass. They're like, what is... It's him! Satan! They don't know what's happening.
There he is, officer.
And you see the stagnation actually begins to take form into an action. As the ring around you widens, people are taking steps back. They have no intention of getting between this quarrel. They have no intention of being a part of what's to come. They're hoping, as innocent bystanders, if you can even call them that somehow the clan comes out on top and the older bloodline ends here. Next in initiative order is Jabira. She stands using half of her movement speed.
Can I say one thing to her?
It depends on what you want to say. Small phrases.
It's over. Stop.
She turns to you. Her loyalties isn't what you would expect. You know that your father would never appreciate a female Goliath to the extent that this woman believes it to be. And yeah, because your dad is incredibly sexist, he believes in strength above all, and he truly is such a purist, he believes it's impossible for a woman to lead the clans to freedom and to strive and to thrive. Though yet, that doesn't deter her. She looks at you. She looks at all of you. You. She pulls out another one of her little hunting spears. And at disadvantage, as I impose it upon her, watching her world crumble upon her, throws it at you.
Gotta be so slick. Can I catch it?
If he rolls a 1,
Can I try and catch it?
on.
Funny enough, with disadvantage, she's nailing your ass. she is
fucking
18, 17 plus
Wait,
5.
is
Dude!
Absolutely flaming
Is
you.
mental prison a concentration?
no.
Oh.
Is it not?
I don't.
Oh, I
think
didn't know
so.
that.
I don't think so. Double check.
I just.
double check.
I would have figured.
Either way,
I don't think
it's
it
going to be
is.
impossible for you to fail a save, but...
Well, hang on. Anything's possible at this fucking table.
Oh, it is.
Okay.
After 1 minute.
Oh God.
Concentration. So she lobs this
I
at
shouldn't have
you.
said anything.
No.
You take 7 piercing damage. Roll me your concentration check. Please be in that one for the funnies.
Please don't be in that one.
4 plus.
Oh my god, what's your con saving,
my
bro?
God.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Keep going. One more.
8.
8 total?
8 total.
You fail. And your mental prison fades. You watch as your dad, crumbling in fear, stops. But for the most part, you got your wish. It's not lethal. As he looks up and the damage is done. Your father, to the crowd for a moment, has been made an example of. A side of him that had never been seen. He'd been shown for just that of a man who can cower, a man of fear. Jabira looks reinvigorated by this sign, though, seeing that he still breathes. He's not under your taboo illusions no longer, and lets out 2 more at your direction.
How much was the damage? Was the first one 7?
7.
So it ends up being 10 for the con save, right?
Yep, it's half the damage or 10, whichever is higher.
I got it, bro.
16.
No.
Okay, and she'll set her another one. 22.
I had to ask.
What's up?
No, I said it was Constitution when he first concentration when he first casted it.
Oh.
And then when you said it might not be, that's when I got confused. I was like, oh, I had no idea. I thought it was for sure. 8.
So, I mean, what thematically makes sense for the warlock to literally just touch somebody and then be like, yeah, you're in
She throws these out in a rage. You see her face is beaded with sweat. She's covered in grime from being shoved into the fucking hole. And she's frazzled is the only word. Is she's just hucking them. She has half her movement. She definitely can't get out.
The Swanton Bomber ass.
She hasn't taken a single hit of damage this whole fucking combat.
This ain't about her. We're not trying to kill her.
She walks out of the vines as they're trying to grasp her heels.
Trying
And
to end up
answer.
working for Rolger because he didn't want to do lethal damage, so. It's okay. Yeah, I'm literally gonna frog splash her ass. Like
The
any
metal plane
Guerrero.
is still on the table.
You're jumping into the pit?
Planet
Well, like
metal
on
is still
top of
the
her.
table.
What are you doing?
Okay, roll me
He's trying to
an
jump.
acrobatics check as you were trying to jump 15
What are
feet
you
I'm
into
trying to
the pit.
land, like,
Jumping into
frog
the pit.
splash.
He's trying to jump on her top
Oh,
rope.
he's okay.
He's
I'm
jumping
trying to land on her.
He's jumping off the top rope.
So she's fair game to kill, but no one else is.
Yeah, 21.
Okay.
21. So you will make the distance and you will land in her area.
I wanted to land, like, on top of her.
Well, yeah, I
Okay.
know what you want to
Okay.
do. You're not going to deal 35 damage and
That's
knock her
fine.
prone and knock her 50 feet
I just,
away.
I just want to knock her
You are
prone.
going to land. Well,
That's all I wanted. I was just gonna go
Dude,
like.
he's a big dude. Weighs a
Yeah,
lot.
to be fair, like,
He's
I don't
literally a
I don't care if you
cinder
don't want to
block
deal damage.
falling
I just
30
want
feet
to. I
off
just
the
want
ground.
like the goal is to literally just lay on top of her.
no, I know what you want. I understand the need. I'm saying, regardless of what you want,
All right.
you are jumping 15 feet into a hole.
True.
I'm gonna let her roll a save. Is what I'm gonna let her roll. Aside from you've made your acrobatics, she's gonna roll a save to not try to fall prone. It's not gonna be a contested check because you are not actively shoving her. You made the distance and you hit your mark,
Cool.
giving you the availability for
Cool.
this roll.
I did my part.
I'm gonna set the DC to 18 for her. 18 to not fall
Bless.
prone. I believe that's a pretty
about that?
difficult
Yeah, cast bless on her.
DC.
I dare you.
Bless. I bless Tyrone.
I'm good. Thank you. Whew. Sorry, guys.
And I'm gonna make that a strength saving throw. Okay, she does. And she does save. As you fall, hitting her broadsided, your weight impacting her, but due to her resilience as a combatant, as a hunter, she manages to keep her feet even. I'll say that as part of that, because of how high you did roll, you do not fall prone as a consequence of your actions, and you are standing. As you,
You still have an action?
I don't think long jumping is technically an action. I don't think. Let me confirm.
I was gonna go into my shell.
Fucking double
I
act.
was gonna go into.
Dude, double act.
I was gonna go into my shell.
Long jump is a bonus action, so no. And you did have 5 feet of running start, so I will allow you to still with your...
Do the vines follow him?
Yeah, they do. I believe.
They do.
Yeah.
They're
I'm
gonna
moving.
end at the end of this turn if I don't attack, though. And I don't have like Sentinel or anything.
Yeah, I had to move that out. The
Oh, I
layers
see. Okay.
layers were being stupid.
Do I want to attack or do I want to
Listen,
grapple?
man.
Hang on. I'm just gonna. I think Dolig would be like,
This ain't
he
fucking
knows
about
what
us.
this is not fucking. I want to subdue her, and the best way to subdue her is to grapple her.
You can
I'm
grapple
gonna,
her
try,
first.
Literally, like, try to bear hug her.
Roll me a grapple check.
So my athletics, correct?
Your athletics, yeah.
Shove her
Versus
up in your
her.
shell.
Well,
Wow.
it's a natural 20.
Okay.
Oh,
So for a
total of
29.
big dog. Molnir 2?
Molnir.
Molnir's back? Holy shit.
She
he's
is grappled, so her speed is set to 0, and she cannot move away from you without breaking the grapple.
Okay.
So you watch as your
Actually, she was prone. So
No, she stood
No,
up.
she stood up.
Oh,
she
she
stood
stood
up.
up.
yeah, she stood up. You turn as you watch your dad gain consciousness just briefly, and he's eclipsed by a shadow. And your eyes dart up, and instead of the rock, you see a turtle.
Nacho
Literally-
Libre?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it was, dude. The
yeah.
frog.
Wide-breasted,
I am.
and copyright strikes. And as you impact her, she's able to keep her footing, and you immediately slide on your back like a Beyblade, get back up, and fucking grab her into a grapple. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the the vines are gone
Oh, okay.
because I didn't. My rage is ended because I did not attack
Or be attacked.
or be attacked.
Okay.
Well, technically, she threw a javelin at me with her legendary action, but I didn't take any damage. I have to take damage for that, correct?
I don't know. She threw it at you?
Yeah,
I don't
remember-
Yeah, she threw it at him.
So
very
after I
first
shoved her, she used a legendary action to hurl a javelin at
That's
me.
correct.
And a miss.
I didn't know if I had to take
Your
damage.
rage lasts. It ends early if you're knocked unconscious. If your turn ends. So no, you wouldn't have it because your turn's end and you have not attacked or been attacked this turn when your turn's
Oh.
ending.
All right, cool.
Fair.
Ends if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature
But
since
you
your last
fucking-
turn or taken damage. So it'd have to hit you anyway.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So now we know both. I don't. Yeah, cool. Knight B,
Got it.
he actually drops his blade as well. He's seeing his other guard, seeing Jabira frazzled, seeing your father wail, and now trying to gather his things. He does the same thing. And he just goes and takes the dodge action and passes his turn. He just sticks it in the ground, walks back with his hands up. Next in initial order, Calfane.
I can't say anything to you. Oh my god, I can't say
What are you
anything.
trying to make me?
What do you want me to
Yo, what the fuck are
There's something I really want you to do, but I'm not gonna fucking third party this shit. Just
Don't
do it.
third party it, dude. You're doing your thing, we're doing our thing.
Yeah.
We are all fucking
Rolger,
in it right now,
Rolger,
son.
don't mess with your dad. I'm going to
Oh my
evil
god,
strike
it can
this
be
bitch.
it can be so beautiful.
I'm
If
going
this works
to-
out, it's gonna be
Literally the
beautiful.
Eddie.
I'm scared because I don't see what you're talking about.
Just do your thing. Just do your
Do your
thing.
thing.
dog.
Just do your thing.
You're like, if this works out, this is gonna be.
Listen, man, we've gotten everyone else uninvolved so far. I think we fucking keep it that way.
What would you like to do?
Do whatever you want, though.
They can't kill us.
Throw a chair into the pit.
Top
that's such a-
5 blunders.
Oh
Dude,
my
that
God.
Blunders or
That was
success?
such a good. Anyway,
Success.
That was
all
such
right,
a good.
All right, Calfane, what are you
doing?
I'm gonna yell out to the crowd and be like, break free from your chains! End this tyranny now!
Roll me a persuasion check, sir.
If that episode of the casino was on YouTube,
It was
it
so
would
good.
be the highest viewed.
17.
17. The shout is heard. The murmurs stop, and you're experiencing the most clinical side of bystander effect. They don't want to jump in. They know someone else will solve the problem, right? Someone else will take the reins of the future. Someone else will end the subjugation. But for now, the crowd acts on initiative 20, and they've heard your words. And in response to that shout, Jabira. She's now irritated. She's frazzled. The only chains are you! And she turns to use her legendary action against you.
Jabira. Girl.
19.
That'll hit.
Okay. Minimum roll for 7 slashing damage.
This doesn't break grapple, right? She has to
I
like,
can't.
It's for one.
like
Her
courtesy.
yeah, sure. She would have to use her action to break around.
Okay.
You just take 7 damage, and
he does.
her movement speed is 0. She can't move away from you.
Cool,
And this also
but-
wasn't even her turn. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
Just asking.
I don't know if that
As
would
she
be good because these
digs
guys
her
don't-
blade just barely across your chest as you're willing to
Well, I'm
grunt
about
that
to
pain.
they really don't.
Next in
Well,
the initiative
that's
order
different. That's different.
is Tyrone.
I need to roll for Doleg's temporary.
They're
points
really
and
not
mine.
gonna like
Goddamn,
that.
I'm not on top of it.
Well, they understand that it's between you and him, and we've
Doleg
made
can
sure
get
of that.
15.
So I wouldn't worry too much about it.
And I'm gonna.
Please, for the love of
keep my
Christ.
original.
I need this to work out here. I need this
I
for
got 15.
selfishly. I need this for me.
Then I took 7.
I'm gonna walk up to the pit.
Okay.
I'm gonna give this dude a nod on the way because he fucking dropped his weapon and stopped hitting me.
Okay.
He did fucking like 30 damage to me, so I'm glad he stopped hitting me. And I'm gonna call it to Jabira. And I'm going to say...
Cool name, by the way.
It is a great name. I like that. You're nothing but a pawn. You're nothing but an older pawn. Lay your weapons down.
Persuasion check. There's so much humor about this that I will share after this.
Sure. I rolled a nat one. So,
Oh, okay.
don't worry about
She
it.
hears you saying that you're a pawn. She hears your words and seeping, and she glints at you.
No.
She grits her teeth. You can see her jawline is fucking rigid. And she just tilts her half and shoves it into your ally at an attempt to hurt him again at the end of your turn. With her legendary action. She'll roll a hit.
I'm sitting there, I'm like, you know what? It's getting
I
this.
don't think she hits.
Are you really gonna hit him animal APs?
I rolled a nat
I'm
one.
waiting.
It is still an 11. So,
Insane. Insane work.
for what it's worth, let me just throw that out there.
For what it's worth.
So I'll say this part now while we wait for him, just because there's a break anyway. When I wrote this entire encounter, this is the first time I've actually made a mistake this size. I forgot you could teleport. I forgot. I forgot.
I want you to know that when we were in the log cabin, or in the big tent, but literally what was going through my mind when he was like, fuck you, was I was going to teleport and smash his head into the fucking throne.
I forgot. I designed this entire pit combat over a singular premise that has not been met.
I think this is going well.
This
Can I have
is
my temporary
great.
hit points?
He hit you, or attempted to attack you with legendary action. I believe your AC is higher, but she rolled a 16.
Yes, I have 17.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I keep rolling minimum for
That
you.
is
My bad.
So, she misses her legendary swing
Pretty good.
as he attempted to tell her to lay her arms down. And in response to that, she seems, out of everyone here, even compared to your father, she seems to be the only one exhibiting sheer desperation. Like, she's about to lose her life. That's the end of her. That's the end of your turn, and in turn, her legendary action. Next in the initiative order is Treyuth. He sees your dad regain consciousness. He sees you readying yourself for what's to come.
I'm drilling a hole.
And he looks at your dad, and he puts this blade away. He uses free action to shaft it. And he looks at him and he says, "Your health is lost. Your heir is gone. How are the people to move on in your stead? Don't give your blood here. Enough has been spilt." You will roll persuasion. His words ring.
Tyrone.
Dude, explode this guy. I don't even
Go ahead.
care.
His words ring out, but it only falls on deaf ears for your father. His pride is too large, and you see there's no release of the rigidity. There's no relief. He seems to tense up more at the idea that someone could speak to him. That's the end of Trey's turn. Night A uses his action to dodge. Rolger to Olger.
Perfect. Please, you motherfucker. dive into the pit.
You were going to make an attempt to shove him, you say.
I grab him
Yes.
and I dive into the pit.
Roll me a grapple check.
At advantage.
The grappler.
15 plus, what is that, athletics? I
Athletics,
think,
yeah.
right? So plus 9, so that'd be 24.
24.
Whew. Plus 30,000.
At advantage. Roll it again.
I don't know. Well, yeah, plus 9.
Let's really do it if we're gonna do it.
Yeah, 24.
Oh, yeah, you have attack rolls. Oh. So we're stupid.
We're both
We
stupid?
are stupid.
Apparently, you don't get advantage on the roll of grapple. You get advantage on every attack against said grappled creature.
Oh,
That's okay.
the first roll
His
is
first
24.
roll is 20.
You get advantage when you can use your action to try to pin a grapple creature. To do so, you can make another grapple and completely pin them, completely straining them. Okay, so yeah. So if you decided to make a one-handed attack against them, it's at advantage while they're grappled.
It's still kind of sick, honestly.
Whatever.
That's my bad.
You're strong as fuck, so anyway.
So is it 20?
24.
Okay, he will roll to contest as an old man.
Punch him to death.
Okay, so there is a precedent for this to happen in rules as written, but I'm going to theatrically make it exactly how you want to. So what is going to happen logistically is you are going to use the shove action and then use your movement speed to follow him into the pit. But what happens in game is you grab this motherfucker right beneath his sternum from the back like a bear hug. You lift his feet, and he's still an imposing man in his age. And with a 13, he offers no resistance. He's equal to you in size. He's easily broader than you. He is an imposing man. And it's when you grab him you realize that whatever strength emboldened him has left. Whatever rule, it was imposed by your better half. He couldn't keep this people in check on his own. He's nothing but a man. It's fear that led on in the stead of your brother. And you jump into the pit. And he falls with you. Compared to him, I am going to have both of you take 1d6 fall damage. Because he was able to land, because he used the long jump action. You jumped in completely without any recourse. So you both take 1d6 out.
Do I still have it?
Yeah, he is grappled.
Gall.
And you moved at half movement speed.
Oh,
You-
wait.
There should be a
Yeah.
luchador feat.
So you both take 1 bludgeoning damage as you fall 10 feet total.
Lucha.
Technically, you are able to move with grappled people. You just move at half movement speed, but I'm letting you jump in for the fun. But you did
I
just
want
technically
to
move.
be right next to my brother's body.
You guys are both right here.
Dirty Street Fighter.
I want us to be like I'm on top of them, laying next to my brother's body.
Yeah, you were both prone, and he was grappled. And we are in the pit, sir.
And as we land, I just say to them, I'm going to make you hurt.
Take a grappler feat.
That's it.
At the end of your turn,
Unarmed builder.
Jabira sees you land. Her eyes immediately dart to your father. Insane desperation. And she turns to attack him one last time, trying to break ties and make her way towards you.
Dolig, you gotta lock it.
She can't break the grapple. It's not her turn. This is a legendary action. And she will hit with it.
Okay.
You take
I don't care if she hits me. I care
14.
if she- Yeah. Yeah, bitch.
Dude, Mjolnir doesn't care about this.
15.
Mjolnir
As-
2 tanks it, dude.
Next in the initiative order.
I miss Mjolnir so much, dude. Stop. Nothing compares to him. I see him in my
Is your
dreams.
father. You see his pride hasn't unlit from his ego. His eyes still glint with superiority over you. And for the first time being here, you feel it. When you talked to your brother, you felt almost sadness. Not because you forgived him. You can if you want. But in the moment, you were confronted with the fact that he was not completely liable. He was put in an impossible situation.
I don't think I was ever mad.
That's actually very heartwarming to hear. But you know that came to be truth. But in this moment, you feel that feeling you felt when you were a kid. And again, the crowd dies out as your tunnel vision is so strong. You're standing over him, kneeling over him as you're both prone, sitting next to your brother's lifeless body. And the eyes just barely enough almost to incite that childhood fear. When you'd come home without a fish and your brother would. When you'd come home without game, but he was capable. When you couldn't stand up to him. You couldn't follow in his footsteps for the long hikes when you were young. And you see that regret and that disdain and that disappointment in his eyes. You are nothing. But due to his health, his age, and the damage he sustained, he's not strong enough to make an attack on you. He uses his action to dodge. That's the end of Doet's turn. At the top of initiative order, the crowd, now seeing both of them topple into the trees. They actually come back up to the ring again. The combatants are no longer on even playing field with them. They have the opportunity to look down safely, and you see the ring close in, Calfang and Tyrone around you. 30, 40 bodies. And this commotion has now attracted more. As you look out past the crowd that's encircling you, the crowd is going wide. Hundreds of bodies are waiting to see the future of the Fangs. As they near over the ring, pushing you guys shoulder to shoulder. You're almost falling in, but you don't. But you don't. Jubira. She's in a rage. She knows you won't let her go.
I'll let go.
She knows that Doeth's in a moment of desperation. She lets out a wail, a scream that I will not try to do because I'm not a voice actor.
Perfect. Fucking money. Oh, God, dude.
So when
Money.
Am I on the payroll now? or
Yeah,
what?
that's pretty good, actually. We're going to put that one.
Absolutely money. Dude, we couldn't have got anything better, I don't think.
Or that.
So anyway,
We'll pick
we'll
which one we
workshop
want
it. Yeah, we'll
most,
workshop
don't
that.
worry.
We'll workshop that in post. She lets out that scream. The first one, not the latter. Knowing that there's no way he can get to her unless she fells you in combat, she is going to release all 3 attacks against your person.
Alright.
Get a load of this broad.
It's like that picture of Jerry where
She will land all 3 with a 27, 27, 24.
Those are it.
Don't say anything.
As she
Do your shit.
takes it overhead, as you're grappling her body, she's able to get her arms over your torso and begins to half strike you. Just desperation, like as if an animal took a stone and is trying to kill another wolf. It's an insane display of nothing but primitive rage. You
I will
take.
literally die before I let go. Like, I'm not.
No, you're doing fucking
Rolger, you're going.
fantastic,
Oh
dude.
God!
You are doing
Rolger, you got this.
wonderful. I love this.
You
This
take
is great.
31
your little
that's it?
slashing damage.
your little turtle beak is like chipped. You're like,
Oh, that's it?
That's half, bro.
Oh, that's it?
No, he's
I'm
not
not
raging.
ready anymore.
Shit.
And that's also not. I still have 111.
he's playing a tank.
My boy.
Yeah,
She lets out another scream.
Like,
She
it's-
notices
It's so.
that your determination, your loyalty isn't going to break. She's now seeing the same thing that a grazing antelope sees before its jugular's punctured by a wolf, that the veracity isn't going to end. That what she fears, not her own death, but as she looks at you, you see that despair like a lost child. She knows you're not going to let go. She ends her turn. What do you want to do? It's your turn.
If I try to do something with the grapple, like actually throw her, is there a risk of losing the grapple? So I'm.
You can sure try.
I mean,
Yeah,
you can
don't
move,
like that.
you can move with her.
You can
You
move with
at half. You move at half speed, but you can move with her. You can drag her away.
You can
Yeah,
attack
I
her.
probably would just like literally just like tighten the grip and then just like try to drag her away from.
You will use half your movement to get her to the other side. As you're like kicking the clay out beneath you as it's starting
And
to
then
incline.
face her away, like towards the wall, like put her in time.
You can try.
Yeah.
You can try.
That is the attack.
You use your action to upkeep the grapple, but more so use your movement to draw her away. And she's kicking. And you as well, you're losing traction as you're now going up the slope.
Yeah.
But you get her that about 10 extra feet.
And then I will bonus action rage. 'Cause I don't need to have anything. I can just go and like.
This is when you get the one that fireball hits your direct location.
3. What's 3? Oh, an intangible spirit. I don't like that one. I'm gonna put. So it's the one that has the exploding spirit. I'm gonna put it.
Send it like fucking
Yeah,
away.
I'm gonna send it away from everybody.
Into the sky? Can
Like
it fly?
Can I make
Yeah,
like
it's a flying
fireworks?
spirit.
What is it? Does it say a space that you see or
within 30 or appears within 5 feet of one creature? Oh fuck!
Dude, put it within my 5 feet. I don't even give a shit at this point.
I'll like look behind and be like, God damn it! I'll put it.
I think the whole point of Wild Search Barb is you don't know what's going to happen. So I think this is exactly what you wanted.
Yeah, it is.
Give it to me and Calvin. We fucking got
I'm gonna
this
deal
shit.
1d6 force damage to those knuckleheads.
Okay, sure. As you go, "Ah! I got a bomb!
Anyone! Who can I kill?
And then he looks at us, his friends.
You!
You!
You guys take 6 damage. Nice max roll,
fuck,
bro.
That's so funny.
Oh my god.
Oh, that is so funny. I love it.
Jesus Christ.
One of the most important parts of the campaign, by the way. Too much laughter.
Dude, it's so funny.
I got a bomb! You.
Hey,
You.
he's doing his own serious thing.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. Broken Bottle's side plot. Like the side.
Dude,
this is the side plot of
The
the
three of
episode.
us are literally trying to manage everything else happening in the world right now while he kills his dad.
17 temporary.
And I think we're doing a good job. I'm
The
gonna
night-
be real.
The guard comes back to the ring.
Side-
Ends his turn. He's defenseless. He doesn't have a weapon. Calvin.
I'm gonna brush the dirt off my shoulder like, Jesus Christ. Don't, you fucking moron. Don't let you dumbass.
Sorry, didn't see you back there. Somebody play a banjo. Call this Southern Mud Wrestling.
I don't know what the fuck he wants me to do, bro.
What do you want to
I'm
do?
not the dodge
I'm
action.
worried about what the fuck's about to happen.
Dude, I think we keep doing what we've been doing
doing what
because
you're doing.
we've been doing great.
It's great. Everything's
We
been
have
working out.
stopped everyone from killing everyone else.
It's crazy what happens when you pass 7 persuasion DCs. It's insane. What
Witness
the
rise of the new Rolger. Witness.
Now you're instigating, but roll me that persuasion check.
You could have said that. No, I don't.
You're saying it now. You
you
picked
said
up
it,
the
you said it,
dice,
you said it.
unfortunately.
now one.
Witness! He's gonna kill you all! So anyway, I started blasting.
Look at him. He's like, my team.
You just hear behind you.
Idiots.
You hear, and it fades out as you
I
are
am
fucking
fucking
locked in.
I have a hiccup in the middle of it.
Bonus action, movement. You don't sound persuasive, you don't sound helpful, you sound bloodthirsty is what you sound like to the crowd. Witness!
Yeah, the cleric, dude.
Your new ruler!
Yeah, dude. It's
I'm losing my fucking voice and we're not even past the first encounter of the session. Fuck.
excuse me.
Movement bonus action. An encounter can mean not just combat,
Sure.
puzzle, interaction, RP.
Yeah,
We're not even past the first event in session and I'm already cooked.
This is going wonderfully.
I'm
I
cooked.
love
I would
this
like
so
to
much.
cast Mass Healing Word on Roller, Tyrone,
I'll take it.
Dole, Goku, and myself.
Trey Youth has not taken any damage.
He got punched.
Oh, that's right. He got punched.
This
He has
got
taken
punched. This dude.
7 damage. Yeah,
You
he
punch
takes
that
that.
dough if the dough fucking.
Oh.
He let one rip. He let a fucking rocket.
Okay. I'm sorry. I guess
They call him the right hood of the fangs, the right hook.
Everyone gains 13 health.
Oh my boy.
A nutty jab.
124.
Is
We're so bad.
that it?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna re-roll my attempt. 17.
Tyrone.
17 what? Points for everybody?
For me.
It's at this moment.
You
get
get
13.
13.
Oh.
The desperation continues as you start your turn and the end of Calfane's turn. Jabira continues to try to wail into Dolig.
I'm sweating so much for real right now. It's fucking disgusting.
Dolig,
Yep.
you will take 13 continued slashing damage. As every turn, you see she's becoming a shell as she's just fucking wailing on you, trying to get you to let go.
I'm going to flap my wings to here.
Okay.
I'm going to shout again to her, but kind of to everybody at the same time. Give me a second. Fuck.
Oh wait, you don't have your focus. I was gonna say
No, I don't.
Psychic Lance.
He can cast like cantrips and shit.
I actually can cast Psychic Lance.
It doesn't take material?
No.
You can go.
I know, but I'm trying not to blow anyone up.
Which
I
is
don't want to
crazy.
take anyone's head off.
Character development.
I know.
I know.
I would say
Fucking
character
how
de-development.
Yeah.
Dude, listen.
I appreciate it.
I met this motherfucker when he was a slave.
I
And
know.
this is his homeland. I'm like, alright. This is
We've
the
come a long
only,
way.
This is the only time that I cannot kill these people.
You're taking one for the team. You think you're taking one.
I'm taking a huge one for the team.
Imagine if some gold coins popped out of.
And
Noah's
later
back-
we're gonna have a
back.
conversation. I'm gonna be like, dude, I didn't blow up anyone's head.
And you see what I did?
I would be
for
like,
you?
are you proud of me? Like,
Oh, yeah.
come on, dude. Remember when we blew up the brothel? We've come so far.
Yeah.
Remember when we blew up innocent
multiple
people?
federal agencies remember when you blew up the brothel. People don't forget.
They don't know that we blew up the brothel.
That they knew someone blew. They remember the event.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
We know that we did it.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
And
across
I'm like,
the
hey
world,
man,
it's like,
we've come so far.
it's Remembrance Day. They're laying flowers at the
The
ruin.
poor unholy. Yeah. You know
Oh,
what?
and
Anyway,
Lit a candle.
and
I
then-
shout.
Then the
Yes.
next day, we
Candlelight
burst out of the
vigil.
floor of the city hall.
We did do that. That was really funny. I shout. This fight doesn't concern any of you. It's between father and son. 19.
19.
Thank you for rolling. Good.
The ring begins to tighten as multiple people are trying to get a view. You feel it. You see it. Anticipation. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
It's at this moment, for all of you, Rolger included, something snaps. You hear Trey's voice one more time. As a response to your persuasion, his continues in, and he says, speaking to you, and mostly your father, you hear the voice travel just past your ears, almost like it's speaking through you. Please, friend, allow your reign to end. But that's what causes the turmoil. As after he says that, the crowd pushes him away. They engulf him and push him out of the inner circle. And you see that anticipation has taken another form. Aggregation. Aggravation. They're not cheering, they're silent. Their hands clenched, pumped fists, waiting. They're waiting for something.
They want him dead.
Treyuth has been relieved of his spot at the circle, and you hear him grunting, trying to pass through. You hear shouts, please! Enough has been shed! But his voice trails off. He's engulfed by the mob.
Man, I hope they like what they're about to see.
Next in the initiative order, as the two guards take the dodge action. The crowd around you. What do you want to do?
I mush his face into the dirt, and I lean down, and I say, Sogar deserves this too. And I dance macabre. Sogar's body.
Like a Sean Cat gonna.
Oh. Oh, no.
Dude?
This is so sick.
Let me confirm something here.
Real cool.
Oh
Real
my
cool.
god.
Come on. 'Cause it's so sick.
Oh, it doesn't require it. So I was concerned about your weapon in this orchestra for it to be your
It's
focus.
somewhere laying around here.
But you don't need it because it doesn't require it.
You need to hold it. But you don't need to hold it because it's not.
It's not.
That's fucking insane.
You cast Dance Macrob and
While he's Googling this.
the corpse
Oh, never mind.
immediately stands. I'm assuming you're going to allow it to take the form of a zombie so his skeleton does not unfold from his skin. The cracking and contortions, as his body, the hole in his upper neck, still exposed, apparates. There's a hush of the crowd. Almost screams, but muffled. Terror.
And he walks over. Second command on his turn, right?
Yeah. It gains bonus action attack damage equal to your spell. You can use a bonus action to mentally command the creatures you make with the spell, issuing the same command to all of them. So you have a bonus action.
He walks over to us, and he also gets on his knees, but he's in front. And I command him to put his hands and his thumbs over his eyes. And I take my gauntlet, and I force it into his mouth.
Let me pull up the zombie stat block for you. So he will roll an attack. I think it is just a swat with its hand, so that will make sense for its. What
I
it's
just
about
want him
do.
to put his thumbs over his eyes, because I assume we're going to, on the next turn, do what I'm about to do.
Do you want it to roll to hit or just to follow your path? You say blind the fucker, and it walks up and it blinds him. It just
He
stands
literally
there.
grabs him and just places his thumbs in his eyes.
It's trying to get away. Doeth shouts at you. Vile! This is why you bring our family down! And he begins to muffle and try to wiggle out, but he can't.
And I take my gauntlet, and I slowly slide it into his mouth, and I grab a hold of his jaw.
Okay. He's fighting, muffled in his mouth. I
I take my other hand, and I place it over his nose, and I start to pull.
And you start to pull as you
That's the
use
end
your
of my
action. Yeah. There's a wince of pain. It is Doa's turn.
I was not expecting that, dude.
He will attempt to break your grapple at disadvantage because you have assistance from a unbound zombie twice your size. So,
Do I
roll
roll?
me an athletics check, please.
At advantage. Or does he roll disadvantage?
He rolls at
It
disadvantage.
doesn't matter. Natural 20.
If ever there was a
Let me roll it
Simply-
again.
Simply could
you don't
not.
have advantage. He has disadvantage.
Natural 20 twice. I want everyone to know that.
Yeah.
I want everyone to know that.
Yeah.
Natural
you don't
20
even
twice.
get a roll.
This guy's super dead. Just kill him now.
Yeah. You don't even get a
This
roll.
guy
If he
sucks.
rolls it
Natural
twice.
20 twice.
I simply could not have written it.
Here,
down.
hang on. Roll it one more time.
Can we
I
get a
wanna check
skeleton over here too for his brother?
Well, he's gonna roll.
It would be 29.
Dude, why'd it have to be disadvantage? He also rolled a natural 20.
Did he? Holy shit.
Yeah.
But not twice.
You can roll two of them.
He tries, he struggles, and he's going to use his entire action to attempt to break it, but his body has frailed over the years. He's a shell of the man that once claimed right to the peaks. And he ends his turn unable to break free. She falls silent, but her determination is still there. She watches what you're about to do. In fear, she makes an attempt to get away from you. She's going to try to break the ground.
Do I have to roll?
Athletics.
It's kind of...
Dude, I did not expect it to go that direction. I'm half expecting you now to be like, I just bring this motherfucker up like Mussolini.
27.
Let them all spit on him.
Huge. That is fucking big.
She looks at Doeth. She looks at Rolger.
Yeah.
Her voice, her screams, her fighting spirit has left her. She's watching the dismantling of what apparently she holds so dear. You've never seen this woman. She's not a prominent name that you remember from your childhood. And she barely makes it out of your left hand. And she goes to take a step, but because the fighting spirit's gone, and with a natural 1, as she begins to move, as she begins to move, you just grab her. Her purpose, not stalwart. Her mind distracted. She's unable to fight you off as she stands just for a moment as you simply take her back to the ground against her will. She falls to a knee and then over and ends her turn.
You got worried. I knew he was doing this like long con bullshit.
Dolan. It is your turn.
So she kind of like leaves my grasp. I go, get back. I go, whoa. Put her in a chokehold. Get your ass back. Get your ass back. Get your ass back.
What would you like to do?
Just keep, like, keep pulling her.
You don't have to do any roll to maintain the grapple that you have in its place. And you allow yourself...
I guess, can I take the dodge action as well, or no?
I wonder, can you? That's a good
Because
question.
if they're already grappled, basically do the same thing and then take the dodge action. Just in case she tries any shenanigans. It's also the rules question for later.
I think you probably could. I don't know if there's a rules as written why you wouldn't be able to, but we'll come to that. You didn't drop into a defensive
I
stance.
don't think anything's gonna happen.
Yeah. Next in the initiative order
So leave my
is Night. They're just watching. Calfane.
18.
You.
I'm just watching.
You take the dodge action.
It's not my time with those.
You sure?
I'm watching.
You take the dodge action. Next person in initiative order, he's no longer heard from. Treyuth has trailed into the crowd.
Give it up if you've got more than
It's not that he was taken against his will, but the people's aggravation and agitation has led to a stalwart surrounding. Next in the initiative order is Rolger.
With every fiber of my being, unholy powers everything. I want to pull his jaw from his face, and at the same time, Sogard digs his thumbs.
At advantage, because the target's grappled and you have the grappler feet, roll me an attack.
Plus what?
At advantage, right?
At advantage.
Thank God.
17 plus athletics?
No, it'll be no matter what it hits, but I think
plus 9.
I allow you to use your weapon as a proficient weapon, so you gain your proficiency bonus.
So plus 5.
So
22.
yeah,
22.
so you get plus 5 to hit. To 22.
Sorry.
Roll me a nat 20. Roll me a 20 as I have the zombie stat block pulled up for you.
9 plus whatever.
9, so he gains a bonus equal to your spellcasting modifier. So is it plus 8? Plus 9?
I think it's
Level 13.
spellcasting modifier.
Like what he rolls for Eldritch Blast to hit, yeah. His spell attack modifier.
Spell attack modifier?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, it's plus 10.
Let me confirm, but I'm pretty sure that's how Dance McCraw works.
Plus 10.
Yeah.
Mine's plus 11.
You have crazy shit though. So.
They are the same, so that gains a bonus to its attack and damage roll equal to your spellcasting ability modifier.
So spellcasting mod, so plus 5.
Yeah, so plus 5 on top of what I'm assuming it's plus 3. So plus 8. Because it gains a bonus, it doesn't say it replaces. It gains a bonus to its attack.
So 9 plus 8.
So roll me a 1d6, it'll be plus 1 plus your spellcasting modifier.
5 plus 1 plus 5,
5.
so 11.
11. You hit with your fist, so roll me a d6, as I consider it a short sword weapon due to its heft, like a
4.
small mace. 4 plus your strength modifier.
One more. There you go.
4 plus 8 is 19.
Holy shit.
Okay. You grab hold of his mandible. Finding your grip and hearing the crowd now silence over you. Knowing what's to come. There's an impact, a crunch, a wail. And with swift severity and intention, you remove Doeth of his mandible. His eyes gloss over. You see the blood spurt out of the gaping hole that remains on the lower extremities of his face. His beard removed. He still barely breathes. You can make an additional weapon attack.
I just drop the jaw and I just fucking slam the gauntlet into the hole that's his face.
Roll me an attack at advantage.
Those are both great.
15 plus.
The gauntlet attack is, I think it shows it, right? Or is it just unarmed?
That it would be an unarmed, but because of its heft, I consider it a weapon attack of a 1d6.
But the plus to hit is...
Is the same as if he was using a proficient strength weapon. So if he was hitting with a mace, so it should be +5.
Okay, so
It doesn't
dirty.
show iron because
It's dirty 20.
D&D Beyond so good.
Dirty 20.
Dirty
The
20.
best act.
Dirty 20. You swing. And...
You know what? I'll make it better. I Eldritch Smite.
Roll me your damages, please.
We're exploding his head now. You were just there.
It doesn't show it though.
He has the opportunity to
Really?
do this metal
It's fucking
thing.
stupid. So,
I think.
what the fuck?
It should be 68.
Yeah.
There should be on
Do I need to start writing you sticky notes
I
again?
mean, still, this is fucking.
We can.
Also, I rolled a D8 for the DM.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty metal.
I'm pretty sure. No, wait, there's two.
He's probably gonna do it on
Why can I never
gonna do
remember
whatever
what
he
dice was?
Roller
I'm
does
so
some crazy
fucking
shit.
stupid. Unfortunately.
6 D10.
This is a crazy ass party.
You need
for
D10s.
to do.
I'll just roll these ones.
You take one of Tyrone's glass D10s.
It's D10.
I believe so. But, I mean,
I thought it was D8.
it should be right here.
I
and
got
it's
you.
not.
I
So
got you.
I have no idea.
I know. I get it. It's not your fault. Hold on.
D&D Beyond is so really good. Really so good. Really super duper.
1d8. Oh, 1d8.
It is D8s. Okay, so not 10. You're right, Brady. You're right.
Technically, we're breaking some rules here, but I'm allowing it.
And you said the fist is 1d6.
Correct.
Okay. So 1d6 for the fist. Two.
How many? 68?
68 plus 1d6. Yep. There you go. 1d6. Okay. 29.
You swing, easily finding your mark. The weight of your left hand is of great measure. And with no hazard for your brother's deceased arms, you lay into the forehead and the general apparatus. I mean, your gauntlet's huge to your father. You know that the source of your power comes from the weapon that you offered to send me on. You know that without it, it's hard to call upon the energies necessary. Your rage breaks that boundary, and for the first time, you feel a voluntary gift of power come upon you. You do not ask for it. You take it from him, and he allows you to do so. And you hear that whisper, that slitherine scent. Survive. And as you channel whatever he has allowed you to have, the impact causes a crater. As you shatter his entire skull case into rubble. It's such a visceral impact. Such an insane amount of damage. It's a high level spell slot expended. That it doesn't just go into the clay, it spreads into the air. It ricochets off the backboard of the hardened dome and scatters into the crowd. Hundreds of little bits of brain matter, bone, brain stem. The crowd falls silent. The only people still technically in combat are Jabira and Dolan. There's a silence that speaks volumes. The surrounding area has hushed, and upon that witnessing, Jabira falls lifeless in front of you. She does not try to break her grasp. She does not try to sprint. You are still holding her, but she is a non-combatant. And combat ends. Doeth laid slain, and just to his left, almost as if a mass grave, 3 final men of the Olgar clan together again. The people wait for a moment. They're scared to open their mouth. They're not sure to thank you or to run in fear. Treyuth has spent some time making his way back, and he finally breaks the crowd and sees what's become of the conflict. This older gentleman slides down the embankment, passes all of you, voluntarily enters the pit, sees you and side-eyes you with Jabira. It's not words of comfort that he lands as he puts his arm on your shoulder, his hand a giant oven mitt, even large for his proportion, and he says, "My oldest friend, you did what had to be done."
Rolger would melt and just begin sobbing into his chest.
In front of everyone, in front of your allies, loyalists, and the people of your tribe that once ostracized you as an outsider, you're overcome with a couple things. And I'm going to take some creative liberty. This isn't a moment of relief for you. What should be an immediate cathartic release is plagued by the thoughts of what brought you here, what it took. Because it didn't take effort physically. This was a lifelong endeavor, a promise to yourself to complete. It wasn't an oath that you gave to an ally or a friend. It was a modicum of sheer rage and a rigid binding on your person that would not allow you to rest until it came to its full completion. A bind so strong, it outweighed every other imposing force, godlike or not. For even the forces beyond could not stop you from returning here. You've told tales with gods. You've reclaimed kingdoms. You've saved the world, cities, the oceans, people. And with all that development, with all that hard-fought rage, you were unable, until now, you were unable to save yourself. And in this moment you have. And that is what overcomes you. Not relief. Freedom. Freedom of your forced oath. One that should have never been placed upon you. And you cry. The people silent. Treyuth releases his hand. He gives you this moment. He has no intention of smoothing this over. He has no intention of doing anything. He stands, he walks to Jabir, he walks to you. She's broken. He leans down. He speaks. He wasn't the leader that you needed. You could have been more. And that's where we'll take a quick break. Quick 5-minute refresher. Before we continue.
Dude, I feel like my head is about to fucking explode into a million pieces.
I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
Oh my god.
That was nuts.
I just need a little bit of water. I just need a minute.
You guys want to step outside for a second?
Before we continue, because trust me, this isn't over. So. You collect yourself over a couple moments, the crowd silent, Jabira unable to respond. And you lift your head, you feel the necessity to do so, and to the side of your father's body, uncharacteristic for the climate and the incredibly dense soil, a single dandelion. You see it still trying to unfurl its pod, growing right. And it comes to completion, and it sits there waiting. You pluck it out. It's as healthy as can be, and as soon as you do, it blows in the wind.
Look into the crowd, and I say, it's over. The tyranny is done.
The townspeople, circle around the pit for a while. They look at each other. And you, watch as Treyuth comes back to you. He leans down and he says, I think there's someone you should speak to. And he holds his hand out.
I look at my brother, and I give him just one last hug. And as I hug him, I just snap his bell up.
He falls limp in your arms. Probably the only time that you physically have supported him in any way. A fitting moment for his end. A final gesture of kindness before what's left of his apparition passes on.
Just laying down.
You put him down. Treyuth struggles for a moment, and there are some village people that help him. They give him a spear to grab on, and then you, and Jabira is left in the pit. And if you intend to leave,
Yes.
as you leave, Jabira sits in the pit, and someone asks a question, Trave. She's honorable to the Olga clan. She's the regent. The scourge has lasted as long as it has. She should be slain just like her kinmen. Kill her!
I reach a hand down to Jabira.
She's not catatonic, but she does seek your gaze. She stands, and she wobbles over. It takes a lot. I'm going to need an athletics check because she's not in the headspace to attempt to leave. You have to basically pull her entire body weight with your hand.
24.
With the 24, you do that. She gets up, ass to ankle, right, slumps down. She just sits there for a minute. The townspeople timid of the decision for you to keep her alive. But the crowd doesn't disperse. They just wait. Treyuth says, I'll check on it in a moment. Come here. And he walks you through the crowd, a lot of you, as you kind of circle around. And he takes you to a cage where the woman was. And before you even put your hand on it, she's looking at you. She's smiling. She speaks in a soft tone to all of you, but her eyes fixated on you. You heard her. You came. I knew you would. She stands, very undignified in her own excrement. Probably been in this cage for a while. She's dirty, covered in soot and mud. People have kicked shit on her for several weeks. She has bruises and cuts. And this is the most joyful face you've ever seen. Grinning ear to ear. Her eyes are bright. The creases in her wrinkled eyes.
I hand her my water. I rip the cage open.
It doesn't take much. As the shoddy bone and wooden cage crumbles beneath, she stands and she takes a drink and she hands it back to you. The very timid, she hands it back to you. She clutches it for a moment. We can flow like the breeze again, from peak to peak. And she just, without warning, just kind of penguin waddles away into the middle of the village, just in a direction. Not past you, not away from you, just kind of meanders through the roads. Treyuth looks at you and goes, well, I guess that's all. I thought there'd be more. What's led to this is unfair. I intend to take what little members of the clan reside from my family line and head back to the Eastern Reach.
Please do. Before you go, as the final act of the Olga clan, I want this day to be remembered. And I want us to gather here on this day once a year in celebration.
Though there is a foul taste in my mouth, knowing that he had to be put down like a rabid animal. But that is the circle of life. It'll be many moons before we depart, but I will converse with the other leaders. What leaders still remain about your suggestions. I don't feel as though anyone here will revere you as any form of enemy. You've been living under his thumb for so long. The scourge when you were just boys. How times have changed. This part of the mountain is soiled, plagued upon. Our kin have wilted, and we have thinned.
How many are left of the life of this grove?
He turns to the woman walking off. And goes, just the one. But with what we've seen today, with what they saw in the pit, I'm sure their numbers will grow. I've never been a true believer, but if she's to be believed, the Life Mother is the mountain, not a place. She'll be alright. If you'd like, I can try to convince her to come with me when we head to the eastern reaches. I know some of the Goliath clan's homes are within the Crown Cloud, far before your birth. It's possible they will return as well. As I said, it'll be many moons until we have uprooted this camp. But I do not intend to stay here any longer than necessary. It feels ill to congratulate you on what's occurred here today, for I don't believe it to be a good omen. His eyes well. But it was necessary. Thank you. You did. And he's also a stoic man, you know. Most clan leaders get that way by trial, you know, big hunts or big, you know, expositions of themselves. But he's also frail and old. Not that he's thinned to an extent where he's malnourished, but, you know. I'll be around, as will everyone else. If you have any issues from a single Goliath in the tribe, you tell me. I will see to it that someone speaks with Jabira. She considered your father a father, even with the abuse. It'll take some serious time for her to unwind the coil that's been built into her head.
May I speak with her?
I'm under no authority to tell you what to do or not to do. For we are now officially neighboring tribes. Nothing more. Do as you please. I'm going to spread the news to who was not available to see. There's still around 400 of us here. And with time, hopefully we can grow to full strength once again. As I said, I will converse your suggestions. And if you wish, for the evening, I will be in the long hall. If you need anything. And he gives you a little... He walks off.
Can I follow him and just be like, I would like to gather the things.
Oh.
Our things for my friends.
Meet me in the long hall in an hour. I'll track him down. Consider it my personal responsibility for the inhostility that was thrust upon you.
I go to my family room.
Yeah? Yeah. You find your way there. Or at least where it was, right. It's a small, circular tent. Quite large. Think of, not like circus tent large, but
yeah.
it's a home, as, you know, the original Uniter. It's very clear it hasn't been visited in a long time. It was cleaned out, as in, you know, when they probably assumed the fearful subjugation, he just lived in the long hall and used it as a throne-type castle. So, like, toiletries, if you can call them that, clothing and hides are mostly gone, but there is the home. Mostly empty.
One more thing.
Mm-hmm.
I take the fucking pelt off of him.
Off of him?
The wolf pelt.
Yeah. You do.
That's mine.
You go back and you retrieve it.
I retrieve that.
It is suited in blood.
Yeah. Yeah, take it with me on the way to my house.
And you go. Calphane? Tyrone? Dolig? Do you follow?
Yeah.
I'm sticking with him.
Dude, I met that guy when he was a fucking slave, and we're here now.
He said he was coming here day one, and
He did not disappoint.
we're here. Oh yeah, I'm glued to my boy's side. We are here,
So what's
and he's not a slave anymore.
To himself or anyone else.
so what's next for the half of the remaining original bottle?
Close the damn hole in the sky.
Seems to be the. If you guys aren't heading that way, then
I would love to deal with the intruder,
The dragon.
but I think the hole in the sky is priority to a mountain.
There's not going to be a hole in this. There's not going to be a mountain if the hole in the sky swallows it.
Yeah, but I don't
Is my
necessarily
concern.
know when are we gonna get back up here to deal with this.
Well,
I think
we won't have the opportunity at all to come up here and deal with this if
trust me as
If
much
it's
as
gone.
I thank you for wanting to solve my home's problems. I think my home's problems can wait. The cataclysm that will swallow us all and doom your people. You, your people, my people that live here.
So I guess we were gonna go meet with this. What was his name?
Rising.
Aslan fellow.
I mean, we can
this
give it.
Raslin fella have.
I need a night.
We can give it a day or two, honestly. I
So you
want to
guys
make sure things are good here before we leave it. We've come a long way to even get here.
No offense, Rolger, but I cannot wait to get off this damn mountain.
I don't blame you. I don't
As
blame
I'm
you
sitting
at
there
all.
like,
You guys want to take the portal down all the way down and then come back up?
This is a. Let's solve the world's problem first before we solve my home.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I also.
What's the
much as
plan
I-
to close said tear time-space reality?
We know people. We'll leave it at that for now.
We have ideas.
how long has it been since that
Well,
dream?
what
Was
are
that
them
day or-
ideas?
Hmm?
What are them ideas?
Raslin will help us most likely, and he is the most powerful wizard I've ever come across. There's another almost as powerful wizard currently trapped in the place that we need to go to in order to find out how to close this
I
rift.
don't know if he's as much trapped there as he is exploring it.
Either way.
But if Verax is in trouble down there, let's just say these four, no offense to us all, but these four idiots are going to do any better.
Well,
We've done it all before.
I'd rather die trying to save the world than to do nothing.
I agree.
Fair enough. Sounds like I may not have much to return down to there anyway, so
I'm sorry, brother.
it's not your fault. No. So we head down tomorrow in
Well,
a few days.
let's think about it for
I just
at
need-
least the night,
I need a night.
and then we'll talk again in the morning.
I go into the bedrooms. Or
This section of the back of the tent.
the section.
With a curtain.
With a curtain. Is this stuff still there?
Not much of it.
I look for anything like remotely important.
Roll me an investigation check.
11.
You find nothing but the occasional hide that was probably too tattered to be worth bringing.
Is there anything of my mother's?
Not here.
I go to the long one. Did my brother stay in here?
When you were boys,
Did he stay in here? Like now, or did he also stay in?
it doesn't look like it's been lived in. With your roll. I mean, you wouldn't
Is there
know,
any
but
pelts along the wall, or
it's pretty vacant.
so I don't know.
You walk through the town. People are getting their shit. They are tearing down their teepees.
Keep my eye out for that huntress lady. Not that that's on my mind currently, but I'm keeping my eye out
Sure.
for
Roll
it.
your perception check. A disadvantage due to other things on your mind. How about that?
That was a natural 20.
Great. Into?
Into a 7 plus 6.
13. Okay. You make your way to the long hall. You pass, you pass a lot of people. A couple that you recognize, a couple that you don't. However, when you reach the long hall, at the steps of Baldur's body, you enter.
I stop. I look at Baldur's body. Speak with that. Oh, God.
He doesn't revere you as an enemy. You get 5 questions. As on the pike, as it's like shooting out, it like...
It's more for me, because I know that he's dead and he doesn't know what the fuck I'm saying to him. Thank you for disobeying my father. Your brothers fought valiantly.
Okay. You walked into the long hall, and you've been about 30 minutes since you last talked with, as you went to your house across the place and then sat for a moment and came back. You see that Treyuth has returned. He just has such a tired-looking face. I don't know if I said it when you first saw him last time. He has a bunch of stimples. Sorry. So he's one of the original joiners, and his tattoo is like hundreds of tiny dots that encapsulate most of his cleanly shaven face and shoulders. Most of his prominent features have been taken by time, but he just looks so tired. Just not of the man that he probably once was. He's not going through anything. You see him with his back to you. He is just looking at the Death Tyrant throne. He's just standing there.
I look at the thing. Is Doth's weapon, by any chance, sitting by it?
You don't see.
I just march past the thing.
Okay. It's straight into another chamber that is sort of a hearth slash... I'm not going to say entertainment chamber, but banquet. Like cook a boar, but also living quarters and the ilk. It's kind of open with like slider curtains that lead into different portions of this giant cabin. Just past that, you find the residential area of the home, and you see a singular room. It is filled with carvings, hides, trophies, skulls, antlers, claws, rabbit foot, you name it, it's in here. And not prominently displayed. Just kind of around. And the four of you watch as Rolger enters. And you do see pitched against the bed is a very large, half wooden, half bone spiked morning star. You pick it up.
And I look for anything that would resemble my mother's things.
Only investigation check.
5.
You don't find anything. You pull out some of the drawers of like the very you guys aren't like fine furniture craftsman. So there's like a wardrobe. It's just 2 planks of wood that open into a hanging rack. There's several hides. Like I said, carvings and pedestals and busts, if you will. Nothing that would seem to have significance for you or your father. It's just kind of riffraff, kind of just stuff, unceremonious shit.
I step out. And I look for my brother's room.
Doesn't take very long. At the back of the hall, you find it doesn't look like a bedroom. It's pretty refined. It was probably at some point used for storage or meat drying. It's got like dimples in the wall for air to rise and excavate out of the building. And tucked in the corner is a patch of simply stale straw and alfalfa that has been piled in the corner. A small rucksack has been filled with hay as well to act as a pillow. You see that there is a giant worn impression on this pile in the ground. There are nails in the wall. They have pieces of hide on them that looks like crosscuts, and they've been dimple etched with in an array of small dots. It's hard to make out a pattern. It's like a lot of dots, and it kind of looks like a Rorschach, like all of them. Like they just have shapes.
I sift through the shit.
Investigation.
13.
13. With a 13, you don't find anything of value because there's nothing to be had. But you take one of the dimples off, like one of the pieces of cross-section hide, just out of curiosity with that roll. And you look at it, and it's just a Rorschach. But it's nailed to the wall. And in that investigation, you notice that the nail has bored a hole. It's been removed and placed a lot. And you pluck it out. And you take it, and you see that it's a reverse tattoo. This is the inside of the hide, and when you turn it over, you see a very humble image of a middle-aged female Goliath. Her eyes are illustrated just as you remember them. They're not filled with happiness or joy, but an undying admiration. But your memory was only that of instantaneous ones, as most of what you should have known was replaced by bias. What your brother had told you, what your father had told you, as she died from complications just after your birth. She didn't die delivering you. It was the sustained injury that plagued her, and half the reason your father blamed you. You see this image, but you know. I'm sorry.
Fuck it. I go find the throne.
You return to the throne. And as you all return, you notice that Treuth is now leaning against one of the cross pillars, and he has a sack at his feet. And he sees you return, he's like, I didn't want to intrude. Whenever you find the time.
I immediately
Rifle through all of it.
Oh my god, dude.
He's throwing your guys' shit over his shoulder as he's grabbing his shit and putting it into his coat.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, my spear like flies like kind of on the ground.
And you may re-add all the items to your equipment. And mentally, I'm sure you didn't remove them.
You know, you could
I got
show
a lot of work to be done.
Sorry.
my drawcraft figure a little bit more fair.
Yeah. Listen, man. It's been a long day.
Do you have a Drowcraft rapier?
I started with one. At least.
Maybe you start with
That's what I thought it was. It's the vicious rapier that you gave me at the start.
Then yes.
Just in my head canon.
I was just curious. It's a fine make of a beautiful blackened steel.
What's his name again?
Treuth.
The hilt is a drag knife.
I stand at the throne. And I turn to Trevor. One last favor. You see the caged woman.
Oh.
May you send her my way. I'll be here for the night.
I'll agree. I'll give her freedom for the evening, but I'll make sure to touch base with her. I have many people to rally. I'm sure I'll see her on the way. That's as good as motivation as any. No reason to sit here and sulk. On to better and brighter things. Once I find her, I'll send her this way. And he takes his leave.
Alright, pop my ass in that front.
The seat is abnormally worn. The edges of the throne have been dulled from the intrepid clawing and rubbing. The works of someone anxious, paranoid, angry. You all watch Rolger, and I'm taking this from you, sit here for hours. Many hours. As the day winds late. And it's upon Treyu's return of Peregrine that he finally almost regains a somewhat form of non-catatonic state. She waddles her way in. She hands you your empty water skin.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I know that everyone's leaving and you have the opportunity to leave, but I assume you don't want to stray far from her.
She tells me to leave. She says that she is wherever the peaks roam, and where the touch falls of the sun, where the grass whistles, and where the wind howls. She will be there for me, but not being close feels so far. I've endured worse. I may stay and disobey her if it's my last breath.
I think she'd like
Well,
this long haul and my family tent are yours to look after.
I will do my best to not sully the great name that they came from.
They're yours.
She leans in. Don't forget that it is of nature for something to wilt and die. For a great wolf to be slain by a greater wolf. A hunter to feed his family. For whatever your name was tied to before, boy, it's now the name that freed the clans. Do not hold grief. For in the Life Mother's eyes, she'll tell you soon, the Olgars are some of the mightiest of all the giant kin.
I think Roder would probably get her out.
She leans in and embraces you like a loved one. Like she full grabs you, nape to lower back, and buries her head in right about your sternum because she's just slightly smaller than you. Not so much from size. Her stature's a little hunched. She's got bad posture. She lets go. Even if she doesn't speak, know she's here. She taps on your heart. I'll be around.
Thank you.
Thank you. And she bows her head. And it's so slow, but she wobbles. Penguin wobbles away. Her steps are literally like toe to heel. Like they're not strides. Very slow woman.
I assume there's food in here?
There is some. You saw some in the hearth. Not a lot. Seems hunting's been quite thin, and he's been hoarding what maybe some of the village people could have been using during this time. But you find a couple carcasses.
Maybe eat.
I'll pull out a leaf. I just put it in my.
I go, yeah?
And I start up the fire, well, the one that's already going, and
The hearth still had some embers, and you
Roasted
relight it.
leaf.
I start cooking.
You smoke what's probably some of the more dried meats, allowing it to get some heat, but otherwise it is prepared, right, so to speak. You microwave dinner, some leftovers. And you enjoy. It's definitely a little tough. It's obvious the game is not good. They probably had to roam quite far for it. It's a meal, and it's a fulfilling one. And you all four engage in a meal. The night grows late. Do what you want, but when you're ready, you're free to take a rest, as you basically just watch Rolger go catatonic on a chair for like 6 hours.
Yeah.
It's not 10 p.m., it's like 7 p.m., so do what you wish.
Sitting there like...
At some point, like when we're about to take a rest,
Yeah.
I'd like to cast a dream. I'm gonna take a short rest. I'm
Right.
gonna assume me sitting on the throne was at some point a short rest.
I'll give you the short rest
Okay,
because
thank
you casted Dance Macabre, Smite, and
Dimension door.
Dimension Door.
And mental prison.
And Mental Prison. I'm sure one of them was a Mystic Arcana.
Mental, yes.
Anyway, you short rested, though it wasn't a very refreshing rest.
No.
And you cast Dream on
The Golden Dragon.
Idle. Get out of here.
Idle, this is a big moment.
Idle. This is big.
I was gonna do this a few days ago.
You cast the spell. See where he's at. Where is he?
What's he doing right now?
The fuck is he doing?
You cast the spell. And you fall into your trance. And it doesn't connect.
Like message received, not answered, or it doesn't connect at all.
It doesn't connect.
He did. We're pulling all night or playing some RuneScape. So
I knew I wrote a good character.
the Golden Dragon's a self-insert. It's got Brady's head on a fucking dragon body.
It's like, listen, man, I'm in my prime.
Listen, dude.
Barracks.
I'm literally DMing a campaign right now. Why would I be asleep?
You allow the night to go late, and I'm sorry, also doesn't connect.
Fuck.
Bro.
Wow. Everybody's dead. Can I help you out? Can you try and message?
No, Brady wouldn't kill Barracks.
Can you try? He would.
Don't
He would.
Dude, Barracks is Brady's favorite character. He would never kill him.
And it would make sense. It would make sense for to send him off in a cinematic way.
Fuck.
Can you try dreaming the drow that's been missing for a while?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, she's asleep
Doom
right now.
only. Doom. Doom.
I was going to. Don't worry.
Fuck the draft.
Trying to
she
think of
doesn't
anyone
sleep, that's the
that's
joke.
mission important at the moment that I could
Yeah,
dream,
that's what I'm
but
saying, fuck the
Raslin doesn't sleep. I have no idea who the fuck the guy is that he's trying to have us meet. Barracks didn't answer. The Golden Dragon didn't
Loriandel.
answer.
I wish I was that smart.
Please don't.
Oh my god! I missed out on the biggest plot twist in fictional history. Fuck.
Your dad.
No,
was
it would have
Loriandel.
ended up being like the Star Wars thing where he's like, I'm the double agent. Fucking-
This whole time I was actually
Do
infiltrating.
those spells
I'm
cast?
the spy.
They
Yeah,
use
I'm
the spell
the
slot,
spy.
They use
but
spell
they
slot?
failed.
Dumbass
I got one.
writing. Fucking
One
piss
in the
me.
chamber.
When are we doing that Lord of the Rings marathon?
I don't know. Probably soonish because I'll be done with mine.
Molnir?
Okay.
Molnir Snow.
Just so you know, if this goes a certain direction, I will kill myself as Dolan.
In
The dream doesn't
Minecraft.
connect.
In Minecraft. If the
In
dream
Minecraft.
doesn't connect, Dolan commits suicide. He's like, I have no...
In Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft.
Yeah.
Minecraft.
In...
Dolan's like, this guy that I don't know, you couldn't cast Dream on him?
No, if he does answer, I'm feeling a lot better. Dolan's like, yeah.
I want, I have a specific one in mind. Where is it?
Great misty mountain.
That is not it.
That's copyright, sir.
Yeah, but that's the vibe. That's the kind of vibe Mjolnir brings to a function.
You dream Mjolnir. What does the dream take the form of?
The throne, like where we're sitting right now, by the hearth.
With your dad's,
Bros would be like, dude, we got thrones!
your dad's dismembered beard in the foot. High key thought you were gonna take that as a trophy. I'm not gonna lie.
You see him.
More trophies.
I was like, man.
He stands beneath you by about 12 feet as you are up a... Anyway, you sit in the throne and he's standing facing the throne like an audience would. In the room. You see his frame is identical to how you left it. He takes the vision of a more casual dwarf. His white hair has been uncannily well washed and braided.
Ew.
Yeah, not like a pretty boy way, like a I probably should look like I should run a city, maybe
you're
kind of,
like-
sort of, yeah. Uncharacteristically,
Vanilla scented. bitch.
nicely groomed, I should say. He doesn't look like a cube. He looks like a
Birdman.
cube with round edges.
Like SpongeBob turned into the rounds.
So, you see him. They apparate. The dream's walls take their confines. His eyes are pale, but he smiles.
Not my character anymore, man.
Are you still blind?
Merely cosmetic.
How many fingers, man?
Four.
Stop doing this to my mans.
2. Four. I mean, that's not my fault.
A little bit. How's it going?
Fine. Golden has sent an excavation team to continue the work of the tunnel. They've begun to bridge the two cities. His advisors have arrived. I know nothing of how to run a city. They've done well.
Yeah, I can imagine so. Does it feel nice being king?
There's a hollow longing. I've never needed authority to feel special. I had the people that I cared for most. I take it that your message is to tell me that you've been successful at least in one endeavor.
Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow's on to the world-ending endeavor.
I see.
Yeah.
You know, if I had an army, I'd be there with you.
I know. Also, the golden dragon that kind of kept all the peace on the mountain. You know how he left?
We suspected.
Yeah, there's a new one, and it's kind of, ruining the mountain. But that's a problem for another day.
The one we saw entering Kinrock.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let Golden know right away.
Yeah, I think a world-ending hole in the sky is a little more important than the dragon.
But aside from that, how does it feel?
I don't know yet.
I felt the same. Cathartic. Righteous. But fleeting. I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you I missed you. Oh.
Nice to meet you.
Tell the...
By the way, you've been replaced by a turtle.
Well, tell him, the mushroom and the seagull, I say hello.
Oh.
The sweet
It is weird not having a cube around and having a giant round shell. But he's nice.
As long as he is able to stand in front of you.
Yeah?
trying.
I've seen you fall more than my fair share.
Yeah. Did you swim in the gold? If you didn't, I'm gonna be pissed.
Surprisingly dense. It's painful. Yeah, I sat on it.
Worth it though.
It's more than we had anticipated. I've elected to actually divide more than our original Concord suggested between the victors of the war. Most of it goes to the rebuild, but a large sum is actually for the families of those that fell. Just know that Tyrone's lack of greed led to a good thing.
I'm not going to tell him that because he's not going to be happy.
I wouldn't be.
Now,
Fuck,
something
dude.
that's even more important than families receiving gold for their dead ones. Is there a statue yet?
Commissioned as we speak. However, the connection of the cities will have to be completed because the statue, well, there's two commissioned. The center of the Grand Cathedral, outside of the original throne, will be us. Maybe minus me. I'm waiting on the artist to make some sketches. There will be a second memorial built just outside of the Great Gate, carved from the mountain itself, so that even passerbys never forget what it took to take it back.
How's the kid doing?
Quite adept. A little slow. Almost as slow as you, but he keeps up.
That's a good man right there.
I'm worried that with my bloodline ending with me, I have two choices. Either find some dwarf huzz or hand it off.
I think you could find a bearded woman that would fit you.
There's a couple of workers who've come through the mines from the tunnels that seem adequate, but time shall tell.
Nah,
I'm ripe with age.
fucking old. What about the old man, the crazy guy, the hermit?
The one we left in the castle. Mar?
No.
Hermit.
The fellow we found in the water.
Oh, the Battleborn.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Gorkai. Thank you. He's actually receiving multiple healing ceremonies, even after several weeks of time. Not for physicality, the man is as cubical as I. More so his mind has been fractured from years of trauma.
Yeah, of course.
He'll
Does he
sometimes...
still eat roaches?
There's been some complaints of those that left behind that'll actually hear him at night hacking at the dead bodies of the ogres. He goes on tangents.
How bad does it smell there?
Surprisingly, not terrible. The entire 6th level has been sectioned off. Once the 7 levels open, we're going to have to build a bypass to go straight to the 5th, as the 6th has been our depot for... It's a reservoir until we get the furnaces going. A mass cremation is in our near future. I have enlisted the helps of several blacksmith forges and crematorium sciences from Golan's estate. Like I said, he's been... he leans in the dream like someone can hear him. He goes, he's so much smarter than I. Perhaps it would have been best to let him run the city, but he neglects to do so. I am king only in name. He's provided us with more leadership than we could have ever asked.
Yeah, Golan's pretty cool.
You'll have to say hi to both of us when you return. Healthy and hungry.
If.
When?
That's fair. Well. Home kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie.
We got a metronome.
That's unfortunate to hear.
Yeah. Yeah. I will say, and I pull out the fucking big ass club. I got this.
That's quite large.
Yeah,
Almost
it's like
as
a few
large
of you.
as me. Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope you found some cool stuff in your home.
Under my suspicion, I asked Golan for some assistance. He understands that legacy is everything, and he has commissioned a party to assist in finding the lost relics.
The Silverbeards? Have you,
I've looked into it. This same party is supposed to track down not only the members of the original kingdom, but any relic that can be traced back here. Either by criminal charges or by voluntary conscription, they will be rewarded for their return.
Has anyone returned? Voluntarily?
Not yet. It's a large land, Elterin. We'd only just recently set up the infrastructure for the word to get out. I have hope. The halls are filled. Dwarves, under my easements, there has been efforts put into place to allow some, if wary, to start a new life from Kinrock to facilitate their way to live here, if it meant well. A few have taken up that call. Cheap real estate. We've built them mostly new houses due to destruction, and they have not taken any of the legacy land that is reserved for the warriors, but also the ancestors of our home. But the halls are filled. The dwarven voices speak within the mountain once again. It's a sight to behold. All those marbles rolling about. It's interesting.
My people are gonna roam the mountain freely once again.
I see.
So tell your hunting parties and whatnot to be cautious.
Unlikely we'd ever reach an altitude. If I even reach your altitude, as he notions to being your height, he's like, I might pass out.
That's fair. That's fair.
He's playing Mjolnir real well.
I know he's.
Well, wish us luck. I might update you in the future if we're not dead. We're going back to see Razlin, actually, the fancy boy.
I suppose give it my best. Our discussions were brief. But I wish you more than luck. A couple of years traveling with a group of men make you forget what life can be.
You weren't here for a conversation with Verax, either. I don't think. Remember Azuna the Sea? Remember that whole ordeal? Yeah, he's kind of stuck there by himself.
I see.
So our mission is to get there. Depending on what Razlin tells us in the near future.
Well, first off, travel safe. The winged creature, it had our best interests in mind. Furthermore, I will make sure that Dominus, I've spoken to him directly, will give you the code to the circle that we intend to install. The mages have already set up the communion and transmutations, as they tell me. Fizzy fingers, but they have my word to set up proper transportation.
Thank you.
They're not allowed to settle, but I've given them a building for them to facilitate.
Right, cubes only, right?
So to speak.
It is.
It's an operational outpost.
Find somewhere else, bro.
My people aren't much into trading. If
I will,
so, if I could convince them that they have a friend down there at the bottom of the mountain, could the pale skins maybe come by and trade some goods with you?
He swallows heavily.
They don't have to stay.
Any friend of the bottles is a friend of the bottles. And you may forget me, but I am a bottle, through and through,
No, you're a bottle.
to the end of time. Our doors, as I told you when you left, shall stay open, hopefully for the final time.
Just not to spend the night.
I can spend the night. 2's too many. 3's a crowd.
Okay, that's fair. All right. Well, I'll tell.
Listen, they're not blacklisted from the city's going to be part of commerce and trade. It's going to be rebuilt.
for the cube.
There just has to be a wall.
Yeah.
No, he's playing Mjolnir perfectly.
Okay. All right. Well,
We gotta focus on
when
this
/ if we're around, I'm definitely gonna try and stop by, and I'm gonna drink all your beer. Yeah,
It's a threat. Drink all the
it was good seeing you.
Travel safe.
Yeah, we'll try.
And though they're cracked and rough around,
Go ahead, finish it.
the broken bottles stand proud. At least that's one of the verses.
That they do. I go to shake his hand and I just pick him up and do a hug.
He is thinner than you remember.
Yeah, I gotta slim down for the huzz.
Shut the fuck up.
The
He
You're not
said,
him.
You're not him. You can't say
Fuck
I.
off.
He has to,
He's
not
gotta
you.
Slim down for the drugs.
I pick him up. I hug
You
him.
know, that's
Look
a
at
little-
drugs?
That's
His little feet
drow.
dangle.
That sounds like drought.
Yeah, drugs.
Honestly, Moldy would probably be like,
The dwas.
the
And you.
was.
The dwas.
You click out.
I sit there for a second,
Thank you.
and I go,
The beardos.
Molnir says hi to the seagull and the potato, and he wishes you a warm welcome.
Tell Molnar to suck
Who?
my balls.
I'll tell him that next time.
Who's this,
The fella you replaced.
oh.
He's about
Like, Dolly makes a face like,
he's about that
Replace
big.
is a strong word.
He's about yay big.
how's he doing?
He's a fairy.
Good.
He's a king.
Alright, that's a thing. Dolly, like,
Bodes well for your future.
Alright.
He killed his dad. He's friends with the strongest wizards on the planet. He's just alive.
My life.
Where will you be?
My life sucks right now.
My life sucks.
My life sucks ass right now.
I mean, hang on. My kids, everything I love died.
Could be worse.
Fucking-
Could be worse.
So we're in the same boat, brother!
dude, literally what happened to me is the equivalent of like calling grandma for your weekly checkup and she doesn't answer like 10 times in
Some
a row.
other dude picks up and is like, hey, so your grandma's actually fucking dead.
No, it's well, I don't know if she's dead yet. And then I call my like you call your mom
She
and she's
also
like,
doesn't.
I'm out of town. And it's like, well, no one can go check on grandma for a few months. What the fuck happened?
Grandma's a goner.
So,
What can I do you for, Idol?
That's the equivalent of what's happening.
What time is it? Are we still awake when you finish your dream? Like what?
sure.
Okay.
You're getting drowsy. It's pretty late. Because you try to dream like 4 people.
Tyrone probably
What?
hears that you spoke to Molnir and starts sobbing.
Shut the fuck up.
He's alive!
God, that was the stupidest shit. Nobody heard what he said. He said, oh, we're getting drowsy.
That is awful.
I don't kill him. Bite his jugular.
Bite him.
Chomp him.
No, she
I
loved
cry.
it. She
Fucking-
loved it.
Brady,
That's what I
fucking kill the character.
Idol is literally a drow. Look at her.
Yeah.
Well,
She's in charge of my church.
I lay sideways in the
Fucking-
ground
That's our
and kick my feet up and go
because
sleep.
Idol's in charge.
You sleep. Would you guys like to rest?
Yes.
Chop chop!
Pretty
shim shim shalabim.
Y'all
Shim shalabim.
rest, and that is met by maybe a change in
Level.
as you guys all wake up.
Fucking horrible.
Depending on what you do will dictate whether we continue session or not.
What? Can't blame a turtle for trying.
I'll walk out the front door.
Change and
Do you want to put
Everyone's still here, I assume.
For the most part, yeah. It's not like they vacated. They're getting their lives in order. They've been here for generation, at least a generation, right? Because your father. But you see that it's not a rush, but they're like, yeah, the land sucks, the hunting's bad, there's no like even foraging to be done. Why the fuck would they stay?
I'll walk up to the nearest person.
It's a female. She has thick, overgrown like chops. She's kind of tied back.
Hey, do you know who hunts the like eastern border?
Many.
Two females, probably. any chance?
I think it's because most likely.
Not tattooed.
Oh, 2?
There's two. Yeah, two. Not tattooed.
They are tattooed. They just don't have a signet tattoo.
Sorry.
So they have like random.
Yeah, they have. You know.
So not one of the founders. Oh, two. One smaller, one bigger.
Mhm.
That's Orlena and Serena. Zurina. Czrena.
Who's the small one?
Zurina.
Zora. Okay. Is she here?
I presume.
I just killed my dad yesterday. I'm feeling a little.
Rolger's gonna get his mind off things. Rolger goes and
I'm
looks around.
feeling a little.
Roll
Like,
me an investigation check.
I'm feeling a little frisky. I killed my dad.
Break up sex.
I don't find her.
What'd you roll?
2 minus 1.
You don't find it.
Yeah.
Hey. Ask for a wingman.
I don't find her.
Roller, please. I have a +10. Ask for a wingman.
As the day begins and enters its full morning stride, You all come to terms with the fact that all of this was for one guy. It's fitting that Dolig isn't here because he wasn't here for the fall of Khaz'ral.
True.
All of this pain, this anguish, this torturous existence, and this victory. One man.
Feels
But
good.
yeah, you feel that weight kind of settle. It's a new day.
I find Trey. I can't remember his name. Treyuth. I attempt to find Treyuth.
You don't find Trey with a dirty one. It's just a little bit hectic out here. There's a lot going on.
Are there any familiar faces that I can recognize in the crowd? Like, because we ran into that Goliath. It was like right when we reached the peak, there was that Goliath, right?
Right when you reach the
it was,
peak.
Oh, it was a bugbear.
It was a bugbear.
Yeah.
I think those were hobgoblins. Oh.
There was a hobgoblin. There was bugbears later.
The bugbear, though.
Oh, the bugbear.
The
Oh,
druid guy with the crows.
Yeah.
And then the I can't. He was like an elf or some shit. Was the dude, the kid with him.
You roll me a perception check.
Yeah. I'll just keep an eye out for anyone I recognize. 12.
Over the next couple hours, you just kind of people watch. You don't recognize any of these faces.
Ooh. I want to find the angry woman.
Jabira? Ja?
She might be at the pit, so I'm gonna go walk.
You go to the pits. You don't see her. You walk around. You still don't see her. There's a lot going on. There's people getting ready to rip up their entire livelihood. Sorry. You can keep looking for all I care. I just
Kind of ask around.
Most people get a little bit tightened up when they speak to you. They're like, oh, fuck. What? Oh. You meet a younger Goliath female. Probably late teens, 17, 18, 19. Hard to tell. Very young. Strapping young lass. Fit. You see that her hair is thick and braided, and her tattoos are overlapping X's that create a net pattern over her whole back. One of the families, she is part of the Nona clan. You actually know their name. They were there when you were young. She goes, I saw her. Yeah, she's near the end of the bluff, southern end. But then after she finishes that sentence, she gets chipper again, and she's kind of a personality. And she goes, just be kind. Nice to meet you, by the way.
Nice, thank you.
She goes back to packing away her dried meats, what's little of them. You find your way to the southern bluff. Where are you guys at?
I'm sticking
Dude,
with
I'm
Rolger.
fucking sticking with Roller.
You guys all go to the southern bluff, and you see her legs bound up crisscross applesauce, sitting in the molted, kind of decaying tall grass of the bluff, looking out.
May I sit with you?
I don't see why not.
I'll pop a squat next to her.
I guess we're all popping squads.
We are all popping a squat.
She has a water skin in her hand. It's more of a horn. It's like a hard orifice.
You ever had, I know you haven't. You ever tried whiskey?
Is that an animal?
It's a drink.
Then no.
You ever had coffee?
I just uncorked the whiskey and I gave it to her.
Never heard of coffee.
It has a bite.
Whiskey's real good in coffee. Should give that a try sometime.
Is that vomit poison?
It's close to it. It makes you feel better the more you drink it.
More taboo witchery.
No, this is brewed by pretty much everyone in the lands except for us.
It's called booze. It's called liquor.
Yeah.
You, don't take this the wrong way. You impressed me in combat. I know that you're honorable to a default. I have no ill will towards you.
I don't have a family name. I am just Baron of Marking.
Could I, offer you something?
I don't deserve it.
I'm extending a hand. Obviously, the world's... Our patch of the mountain's dying. My patch of the mountain's dying. Yours, whatever. I know you can't see much from above the clouds, but it's hard to explain. The world might end soon. Best way I can explain it to you. There's a giant rift in the sky. Witchery. Bad witchery. Me and my compatriots intend to stop it. You have no family title. You have nowhere to go. I don't have a family title anymore. This is barren to me. I'm leaving soon. I offer you an extension to use your combat and skills and help us. Don't wish for you to be alone on this mountain.
I'm under the rule of one Olgar to another.
I'm not your leader.
Do you know why I turned so quickly? Why I don't attempt to slay you now? Why, after his death, I'm here wallowing? When the Scourge lost his arm, never seen your father so upset. He took me in soon after your departure. I originally thought he wanted someone to care for. He wanted another to replace you. As I grew and I aged, I had my suspicions, and then I heard him say it when I disappointed him on a hunt. I was his meat, I was his cattle. He wanted to grow a fitting subjugate for your brother to reproduce. One of strength and brawn. I thought we were siblings. I thought the Scourge, as evil as people portrayed him, as imposing as he was, I thought for a moment I could be with him till the end of days under your father. But that wasn't enough. I still carried on. I thought maybe if I proved my worth, he would adopt me as part of the clan, part of the name. Frightfully loyal. I never disobeyed once. Never made the mistake Baldur did. I never failed a single combat, beast or man alike. But, as I said, when the Scourge lost his arm, I've never seen your father so dangerous, so angry. He was worried that his harvest of the clans may be thwarted. That someone will usurp them. I thought he was mad that Sogar could lead the clans on his passing. No, he never intended to pass the torch. He was mad that he couldn't defend it. That he'd lost respect for losing an appendage. That he'd lost a battle. Not by death, but it should have been better. It was after that where I staked my claim. I was a better fighter than Sogar, that I was willing to do what it took. He told me a woman could never lead the clans. He told me that the only Goliath worth less than me was you.
Funny how that works.
I can't say I'll follow you beneath the cloud crown. I can't say that I even consider you friendly. One night wear over, another begins, right?
Maybe a fresh restart?
Couldn't even consider that. Never had a beginning to start. It's uncommon for orphans in the tribe. It's been known to happen. It's uncommon. Tradition, pride, it's a pretty big deal to have a child and then convince everyone you didn't and then it show up in the village and not know who its dad is. Very taboo.
Well, seeing that I'm also familyless and now an orphan by choice, we'll be here for a little while if you change your mind.
Well, maybe my hunts take me south of the mountain. Maybe I see you. I don't know where to go. I'm now feared and hated. You heard them.
Well, we're not traveling by... You can see the world. We can take you to a different part of the world.
I need to butt in, but I think what he's trying to say is you don't even have to feel obligated to stick with us.
If you wish to restart completely.
Giving you a ride, I guess.
You could see the oceans.
No, I'll travel. I will. My hunts. I'll go to more prosperous ground. But no, I have my own paths to forge. It's time that I do not... I don't stake my claim to anyone's wake. I'll forge my own. And hopefully the next time we meet, I'm at least known for more than nothing.
Well, sister?
Let's start with stranger instead of enemy.
Get up. Can I say we'll be in the long haul if you change your mind.
She holds her horn out.
I pull my empty horn out. Maybe there's like a fucking drop left and I clink it.
And she drinks the rest of the little bit of whiskey that you had poured in her. She watched you walk away.
I tried recruiting, I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude, she wanted to rip your head off less than 24 hours ago.
Yeah. That's a good quality for the...
It's crazy what psychological warfare and torture can do.
I
to
almost ripped
Yeah.
her head off 24 hours ago.
And with that,
Thank you again.
that is where we'll cut session. And as you walk back, you level up.
Whoa! Hey, who called it? Who fucking called it?
Yeah, point.